Well, hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello.
Hey.
Glad to see quite a lineup there tonight. Can everybody hear us okay? And can you see us okay?
Get the dogs settled.
Is everyone there? Let us know. Can you hear us? Can you see us? I see we got Rebecca and we got Jesse. Let us know. Can you hear us okay? Mm-hmm. I don't know. See and hear you fine. All righty. Good. Good. I was beginning to wonder, Rebecca. There was a bit of a delay there. So how is everybody doing tonight? Yeah. Jesse, good to see you on here.
You guys. We missed you last week.
Yeah, I know you've had an awful time down there in Texas. How you doing, Jesse? Hope everything is fine there with you guys. Hope everything's good there, Rebecca, with you. I know you guys got some ice and snow and everything there too. Hey, Becky. Hello from Kansas City. How are you?
Hello, Becky.
How are things in Kansas City?
Yeah. Are you having to move snow? Or are you having fun playing in the snow?
And we have someone new here with us, Alan Grimmett. Hello from West Virginia, I believe that is. We are so glad you're with us.
Hello, or is that Washington?
No, WVA. That'd be West Virginia, I believe. Yeah. Correct me if I'm wrong, Alan, but we are so glad you're here with us.
We are. It's always exciting when we have new people join us.
For sure. Bert Dasher. Hello, everyone. How's Bert doing? How's everything in, was it North Carolina or South Carolina? I can never keep him.
I think he's in South Carolina.
All right.
I think.
I hope all is well there. And we got our dog saying hello in the background there. Tom Fillmore, you sound great. Good evening. Well, hello, Tom.
Hello.
How are you doing? And Harley, our puppy, wants to be covered over. He's going to let us know that he's here for sure. So he's back there sitting there on the couch. And all good here. 62 here today. Well, that was higher than ours, that's for sure. We had +4. And we had school canceled. Everything was canceled this morning. Really bad roads, slushy. We had ice through the night, and then it warmed up, and it turned to just a little bit of rain. But around 11 o'clock this morning, it cleared off. So we worked down at the Sugar Shack all day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I got some windburn.
Some windburn.
On my face.
Bert, South Carolina, I'm good. Your chain is missing. There you go.
Well, there you go. Some sharp eyes.
Well, we change something every week just to see if anyone notices. But our chain is right over here on the side there. I like my chain. Becky C., Kansas City is all free of snow. Wow. Oh. You are lucky. 2 weeks below. 2 weeks. It's below freezing, but all good now. Well, this is the first day we've had above freezing in quite a few days, quite a few weeks. And we've had quite a bit of snow come through, made it tough and rough, getting down around, finding the Sugar Shack, getting things dug out, and still trying to do some work down there. But it's coming along.
Well, we are doing work.
Yeah.
Man, we're getting a lot done. We'll get you guys caught up on videos.
Yeah, you guys are going to like, the videos that we get coming up. It's a lot of work being done.
A lot of work. Yeah. A lot of work.
All right. Becky C. Oh, yes. Read that. Mustafa, hello.
Hello, Miss Dimples.
I hope everyone's good. Mustafa, everybody is good. I'll give you, once we're on here for just a bit, a few more join us. I do have a little bit of a health update when it comes to my shoulder and everything. Got some bad news this week, but we'll get into that here in a little bit. Nothing, not going to complain much about that. Miss Dimples. And the YouTube play button is new. Okay. I don't.
Oh, they're talking about on the keyboard behind us.
Oh, there you go.
They're
yes. You're watching.
You guys are so funny.
Don't miss anything at all. Not at all. That's right. Surviving Maine on a 20-acre farm. Good evening.
Good evening,
41
guys.
degrees today.
Yeah. I saw your video. You were moving snow. You got some over there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we our snow probably has settled down
A lot.
today. We lost I don't know how many inches of snow just because it warmed up so much and rained a little bit there, but it hasn't been too bad.
Well, the chickens got out today.
Yes.
And because the pathway to the coop and kind of around the property down to the barn build and that sort of thing, Tony keeps it clear. And because there has been less snow, then that's melted right down to the grass, and they were happy to be out.
And Bert Dasher, where's Chelsea? Trust me, Bert, she'll be on here, and we'll all know.
You know, she's so funny. She informed us a few hours ago that she bought a special chip dip just for the night.
Stop.
Chelsea will be making that.
Harley's mad because I put him on the couch and I won't let him come over here.
That's awful. I have to pull that chair over for you.
Yeah. Hello to everyone new from Rebecca. Yes. Hello, everybody.
Yeah.
Marshall Warden, there's a new one.
Another one.
Good evening from the southwestern mountains of BC, Canada.
Okay. Canadian.
You're doing a great job on your channel. 2 thumbs up. Thank you so much, Marshall. We appreciate that. We're trying our best. And we just absolutely love it when new people join us. So
it's so exciting.
Yeah, that's awesome.
We're thankful for all of you and the
sure.
I don't want to call you the old ones, the faithful ones.
Faithful folks and the new ones coming on board. It's been awesome journeys thus far. We're so happy to have everybody new joining us. Just share our videos, share our channel, help us, grow and get this thing going up over 2,000. That would be awesome.
So tell us, if you watched the latest video, was the sound perfect or as perfect as it could be? Let's say that with our mics, because we've been really working and experimenting. And
we have.
And I was a good girl and I did not hide my mic away.
We have worked hard trying to get the sound as good as it possibly can be.
Yeah.
And even the video itself, we're filming now in all 4K. So that's really good. That's a really high definition. So we're hoping that the sound is good, and we're hoping that the video content and the quality is good. Yeah. But if you have any questions about the videos, if you have any suggestions or ideas, anything you'd like to ask away. We're an open book for sure. So Marshall Warden, how are things in BC? What's your weather like out there? How's everyone doing? Becky C, videos are showing the progress. Well, thank you, Becky.
Thanks, Becky.
We're working on it. It's a work in progress.
It is. It's a lot of work.
A lot of work.
If you have a channel, you know that all too well. But if you folks talk to other channels and or if you know someone personally that has a channel. Yeah. I know Jeremy at Mapleberry, we were talking and he said, this is more work than any job I've ever had. And I think you would agree.
It's a lot of work. And for us, I guess I'm just, I'm the type of guy that loves a challenge, but if I'm going to do something, I want to do it to the best of our ability. And so we just want our videos to be, as good as they possibly can be, for sure. Tom Fillmore, we had 15 centimeters here last night, but +3 today. Well, we did not get 15 centimeters. We got maybe, I don't know, just a dusting. Yeah. And then it turned to rain. Yeah. So we were very pleased with that.
Exactly.
Angela, hello. How are you?
Where's Angela?
Right here.
Hey, Angela.
I'm so glad to see you.
You came back.
You're on here.
I know last week, Angela is a fitness instructor and she does all kinds of health stuff. And her and her husband, they do coaching. And so last week she had a client, previous appointment. So I'm glad to have you here.
Glad to have you here. Rebecca Stanley, I could go for some chip dip. You and me both. I was just saying that before we started. Like, did I buy any chips?
Yep.
But the other night, I got to tell you this. I take, what's that cheese?
The queso.
Medium queso. Yeah. I dump in a can of Rotel, and then we take ground venison, and we fry that up, chop it up really small. Then we add that all in on the stovetop and make a really nice dipping chip dip. And so I sat on the couch, Rebecca, and I ate a huge pot of that. Actually, I wanted some tonight.
he ate that while I was making. It was Friday night.
Yeah.
While I was making homemade pizza, because we'd been working down at the shack again, and we got home and it was later, and he just couldn't wait for the pizza, so that's
there
what
you
he
go.
had. But do you guys like queso dip?
Yeah,
We
queso.
love it.
I love queso. Rebecca, what's your favorite chip dip? Mustafa, we had a big dump of snow in London, Ontario. We did some sliding with the kids. It was fun. I bet it was fun. I bet it was fun.
Yeah.
I remember those years when our kids were small and sliding down the hill. Oh, that would have been so fun. There's Mr. Willie.
Hey, Mr. Willie, we missed you last week.
Oh, I think I skipped somebody here. Let me go back just for a minute.
No, was he was here?
Yeah. No.
No.
Rebecca, hit the like button. Yes, please do that. Hit that like button. Get those likes and views up there. We appreciate it so much. Rebecca, I thought it was a great video. Well, thank you so much. We are trying to really, the worst thing you can do is start comparing yourself to other channels and stuff.
In anything you do, right? But we're human.
Yeah.
And so
it's tough, but you know,
because
Rebecca,
it was cool that you noticed the little building.
Pencil. I love the pencil, Rebecca.
We did too. That little building in the background. So if you guys watching, if you watched that latest video, it's been out 2 days. I said to Tony, I said, I wonder if anyone's gonna notice and comment, because we've never mentioned it, you know. So we're not gonna spill the beans on it.
No,
if you haven't watched it, go watch it.
Go watch it. It's there.
And read the comments, and you'll be able to figure out what it is.
Mr. Willie 95. Phil Collins still had the beard. And what is Joanie going to say tonight? I don't know what she's going to say tonight.
I don't know.
I really don't. So
stick around.
You know what, Mr. Willie? I used to shave every single day, and I'm enjoying in the wintertime when I get outside. You know, I keep it mowed down pretty good, but there's a few days in a row there through the week. I just let it go. I'm outside all the time. So, but maybe I'm just getting lazy with it. But anyhow, it looks good.
It does look good.
Becky C, sound was the best yet. Well, thank you,
Becky.
Thank you, Becky. Good. I think we found the sweet spot on the microphones and everything. So, hey, Randy Frederickson, thank you so much.
Oh, thank
you. For Harley.
Chew for Harley.
Oh, thank you so much for doing that. We appreciate it so much.
And what kind of dog is that in your profile picture?
Yeah, Randy, that's a nice looking dog. That looks like a police dog or a military dog. Yeah, he's really nice. So thank you so much, Randy, for that. Appreciate it. The super chat, is that what it's called?
Yeah, it's brand new.
It's brand new.
I think it's monetized a short while.
Yeah, obviously it is working there.
Yep. But it's exciting.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much. Bert, I can only stay until 8 my time because I have another previous commitment to get to tonight. Okay. That's fine, Bert. We're just glad you come on, and we do always love chatting with you for sure. Marshall said it's cold, snow. Temperature still around minus 10 in BC.
Isn't that kind of cold for out there?
Yeah, that is cold for out there. My. Wow. How much snow do you have? But anyhow, it's not minus 10 here. It was 2 days ago, but it's not now. So. Oh, I know.
I'm gonna have to
He's just a baby.
This way so you can see him peeking around the chair.
Angela, doing well. So glad to be here. Thank you, Angela. Yeah. We are so glad you are here.
Too. And we'll see if any of your other family members from Michigan join in.
Bert says, I have chips. I just need dip.
Now, Bert, last time on here, what were you cooking?
I think he had a steak or something on the grill last time.
He had some sizzle going on.
Had some sizzle going on. Keep the sizzle, I'm telling you. It makes life much better. Zach Long, Chelsea will be here. She's just finishing supper.
Okay.
Well, we'll anticipate her arrival for sure. Angela says, "Yum! It is yummy." Our queso dip. I love queso dip. It is so good. I first started eating queso dip at Chili's. I don't know if y'all have a Chili's restaurant handy to where you're at, but I used to love going there and just getting their queso dip and their chips. I make a meal off of that.
Oh yeah,
for sure.
She's
Rebecca says I make that too with ground beef. Oh, it is so good. It is so good. Bruce Swope, hey guys, got my first COVID-19 vaccine today. I've not turned into porcupine. Well, that's good. That's good. Mr. Willie said I was here last week. I thought you were.
Okay, good.
And Becky C, I haven't been on the last 2 weeks because of commitments on Tuesday nights. Going to have to leave, but we'll watch the rest later. Thumbs up.
Okay.
All right, Becky. Well, thank you.
But before some of you that have to go leave, just tell us, is Tuesday not a really good night for some of you?
Yeah.
We're open to
any night
around.
of the week. You let us know what works best for everybody. And if we need to change it up, one month we do it Tuesdays, the next month we do it Wednesdays or whatever works for everybody. We just want to like talking to everybody. Honest to goodness, these live streams, we look forward to them all week long. And if we could do more than one, which we could, we just don't want to tire everybody out.
Yeah.
But we could. We absolutely love the live streams. We really do. Alan Grimmett, you're all doing a great job. Keep it up. Well, thank you, Alan. We appreciate that so much. We're trying, like we said. Randy, he's 3/4 GSD and 1/4 Rottweiler named Hans. Okay. Well, he looks like he's a good boy there, and I'm pretty sure he likes hanging out with you in your truck too, by the looks of things.
That GSD is like a Great Dane.
Tell us German Shepherd. I think that's what it is.
German Shepherd.
Something there. So, but yeah, he can tell us what that is.
Maybe it's, I don't know.
Rebecca, I got my first COVID vaccine on Thursday.
Okay.
Randy says, I just got my second Pfizer shot yesterday. Well, I'm going to jump in here. I've got to go for a COVID test. Whenever they call me, I'm supposed to go in. Not because I have symptoms or anything like that, but just to update everybody kind of on for you that know my health situation with my shoulder and the surgeries I've had, the injuries and everything. So I went to the doctor last, Thursday, and the surgeon, and because my shoulder is still not going up all the way where it's supposed to, this shoulder here, my left one, they're going to put me back in the OR and do some kind of a shoulder manipulation process where they're going to try to break up all of the scar tissue from surgery and try to get my arm moving at so that I can lift it up farther. So not really great news. It's going to set us back a bit, but it is what it is. So, hey, we'll do it and get it behind us and keep moving forward. But that's why I have to have a COVID test, because here where we live, you can't go to the hospital and have a procedure in the OR without first being tested for COVID. So that's kind of what's going on with that. So that's a little update for you there. Anyway, let me see. Randy says German Shepherd. Yeah. That's what I thought he looked like.
German Shepherd dog.
Yeah.
Was you just trying to be smart and throw us for a loop?
No. German Shepherd GSD. Yeah. But he's a nice dog.
Oh,
we used to have a German Shepherd, and that dog was so strong you couldn't keep it tied up in the yard. Nothing. He would chew through ropes. It didn't matter. He was just going to get free, and he always did. Mustafa, Tuesday or whatever makes you comfortable. Well, thank you.
Good.
We are trying to, like I say, accommodate for everybody. We want to, we want to find what works for everybody, because we really do like, we really like having people to talk with. That's for sure. Marshall, last week was minus 19. Not a lot of snow. That is so cold for BC. Do you live up?
He's in the mountains.
I was just going to say, up in the mountains. So our snow usually ends in March with the odd flurry to the end of April. Okay. Well, we've got some good weather ahead of us now. I'm really excited about the addition to the Sugar Shack. It's almost 13 by 10. So it's a really big addition.
Really nice.
But the shame of it here, and you'll see this, you'll hear me go on about this a bit in one of the videos coming right up. Our lumber prices are through the roof. Any kind of building material is through the roof.
It is crazy. And I mean, it fluctuates weekly.
It does. And they told me today at the lumber warehouse, that the lumber yard, that everything is going up again across the board. Now, everything went up 15% in January. So here we are almost to the end of February, and now everything's going up again. 1 2x4, okay? 1 2x4, not pressure treated, just a regular spruce 2x4. Right now, will run you almost $10 by the time you pay the taxes. It's like almost $9 plus tax. Absolutely insane. 2x12s are, 2x6x12s are like, $28 now. It's insane. So we've got to, we're going to have to start saving our pennies to invest in a bandsaw mill, a lumber mill, because we've got the lumber on our property.
And I know how to run a chainsaw.
Yeah, I'll get her to cut it.
You guys know that. Go watch the video.
So that's kind of the plan. We had a discussion today, and so we're going to try to save up for the next while and just see if we can't get a bandsaw mill, and then we can cut our lumber for our own buildings, because we have a lot of building that has to be done, and then we can also mill lumber and sell it, so we can make some income for the homestead. And then if other people want us to mill their timber into lumber, we can do that as well. So because there's just no way you can afford to build anything any other way. Let me see. Bert, I need some hot buttered rum. Well, I don't have any of that. But hey, remember the ice cream, rum, and butter? There you go, Bert. Get some ice cream for yourself.
But it's not hot.
Well, you could warm it up. Jesse and Lisa,
so
thank you.
Funny.
Chew toy for Tony so he doesn't steal Harley's.
We love your sense of humor.
Oh, look, you guys are so great.
You guys are
awesome. Thank you so much,
we
Jesse
feel like
Lisa.
You get us.
Yeah, well, I'm glad somebody does.
You might not get me all the time, but
thank you.
You get Tony's.
Oh, Rebecca. I hit the wrong one. Sorry, Rebecca. There we are. Now we're back on again. Let me hide it again. There we go. All right. I think we got it straightened out. A chew toy for me. I liked it, a good piece of
you like jerky.
Jerky. Beef jerky's good. Love that. So
we've got a couple of local places that make very good jerky. Of course, Tony does his own too, like the venison, but
Rebecca, she says she makes a mean hot buttered rum. I bet you do.
Now, Rebecca, do you make that often or just holidays?
We could make a hot toddy, hop in the bathtub, sit back and relax.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's what they used to do. Bird dasher, not many people do anymore. There's a lot of things, those old things people just don't know how to do it anymore. But
people are getting back to a lot of the older ways.
Yeah. Roy, sorry for the shoulder issue. Tony was hoping for you that it would just eventually work its way into shape. We do not need any more snow here in NB. I am hurting from all the snow removal. I hear you, Roy.
The truth?
Anytime I've got to run a shovel, it's no good. Even the snow blower wears my shoulder out because you're still pushing and pulling on it. And even though it's got little tabs that supposedly steer itself, but it never, how they work. But it's all right, Roy. We're going to get there. And eventually we'll just have to see how it goes. Angela, same here in the U.S. Lumber is in high demand.
I was wondering if the prices have increased very much there.
Yeah, I know here it's unbelievable what it costs here. You can't hardly afford to do anything. Just building a small deck here for patio for your backyard off your house. A 10 by 13 deck will cost you $5,000-$6,000.
So are any of you on here, are you building anything? Tell us.
Yeah. Randy Frederickson, the portable mills are getting really reasonable now. Smart move to buy one. Thank you, Randy. I really think it is. I think it's going to really be the answer for a lot of the stuff we're doing. And I think Canadian, it's going to run us right around $5,000 Canadian, Randy. So, we're just going to start saving our pennies and having yard sales. Chelsea Stoddard has arrived. She says, well. Hello, everyone. The party has arrived.
Hey, Chelsea, we told them about your chip dip. So now, for any of you new folks, Chelsea's our oldest daughter.
Yes, Chelsea's our oldest daughter.
So tell us what kind of dip you have tonight.
Yeah, they're apparently sitting back with new chips, a new kind of dip around the big screen. With their sunglasses on, just taking in the live stream. They're having a time.
she says we are as good as everyone loves Raymond.
There you go. Bruce Swope, check out the Swing Blade Mills by Lucas Mill. Want one to play with? Well, all right, I will check them out. I've looked at 3 or 4 different. No, company? But I will. I've looked at 3 or 4 different ones so far, and just trying to. Again, it's off in the future. Obviously, the budget has to be there, and right now it is not. And now with the setback with the shoulder, it looks like it's going to push it farther off. But you know what? We're going to stay focused on it, and we'll get there for sure. Bert Dasher to Rebecca. Coincidentally, that's the only time I drink it from November to April.
Well, all right.
That's one big glass.
Tony's drinking cold tea and I'm drinking hot tea.
Yeah. Chelsea Stoddard, let me see if I can finally share the link with you guys so you can shop the Creekside Maple Shop.
Yes, that's
you got
new.
It. She figured it out.
Good for you, Chelsea.
Way to go, Chelsea. Thank you.
So we have a few items over there, and go take a look.
She says, sweet success.
We've got a couple of cute sayings on some coffee mugs, which I'm going to be ordering.
Yeah. Bert Dasher, you got it, Chelsea. Fisherman 506, how you doing?
Hey, good evening.
Tony, there's a bandsaw mill dealer, Hudson Mills, close to you. I get the company name and phone number and PM if you PM me if you want. Yeah, that's fine. That would be awesome, actually. I didn't know there was I didn't know there was one close to us here at all. So if there is, awesome. I will take that information. Thank you, Fisherman 506. Rebecca, good job, Chelsea. Angela, prices have been high since last summer. They really have. And I don't know what lumber prices are there, but you just can't. Well, I'll tell you what I did, because
before you do that, Bert has to leave. We should say goodbye.
Okay, Bert, just happen to drop down there in comments. We will see you again, my friend.
Take care.
Have a good night. Have a good week too, Bert. We'll see you later.
Thank you for joining us.
Back to what I was saying there. I actually bought 2x6s, and I split them in 2 on the table saw to make the studs, because I can get 2 out of one board to try to save a little bit of money. Because trying to, with all the snow in the woods right now and everything, I could break out the chainsaw mill, but it's really tough on my shoulder to run it right now.
Yeah.
So anyhow, it's all good. We'll figure it out as we go along. I just know that if prices don't come down, we'll get the roof on the addition for the Sugar Shack, but I don't know how we're going to board it in, because, one sheet of OSB, 4x8 sheet of OSB, kind of like a plywood stuff. One sheet today, $50.81.
Crazy.
So it's ridiculous.
Crazy.
Chelsea, go check it out, Bert. I'll be posting some more items soon. Chelsea's our merchandise lady.
Yeah.
Bert Dasher, I'll be ordering right now. I have a dinner date. Yeah.
Okay,
I think he left there. Zach Long, cheaper for our company to build homes out of ICF forms rather than lumber. I agree. A lot of people are going back to like ICF forms. They're going back to putting boards on, rather than plywood or OSB or 4x8 sheets or anything, because you just can't afford it.
Yeah.
Angela, everyone started doing home projects, and demand went through the roof. Really?
No pun intended, Angela.
No pun intended. Went through the roof. Well, now you need a roofing company.
Yeah. That's the truth, though. Yeah.
Oh, it's crazy.
There's been wins and losses during this pandemic, and we were talking about that the other day.
Yeah.
About the companies that have really excelled.
Yeah.
Lumber companies for sure.
Yeah. Well, pharmaceutical companies. Yeah. They're made billionaires off of this.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Tonight's drink of choice is brought to you by My Glass and My Hand, and it is green leaf. Yeah. Cold brewed tea, raspberry green tea, and it is yummy.
And I'm drinking Lipton hot green tea.
She's drinking hot green tea.
In case you wondered. I doubt they did.
Yeah. Bert Dasher he had to leave. Chelsea said no chip dip yet. We just finished pork fajitas
and our stuffed.
We might get out the dip a bit later. Well, you do that, Chels. What kind of dip do you have? We were talking about that earlier. Marshall Warden, 2x4x8, non-treated, $7. Well, that's cheaper than it is here. I'll tell you that.
Now you got a free, what was it, piece of wood yesterday.
Well, it wasn't free. I still paid for it. It's just they
No.
gave me the wrong stuff.
I thought they gave
And
you.
when I went back, yeah, I wanted 16 footers, and somebody decided to send me 12 footers. So I had to take them back, and to cover my expense, they just gave me an extra one there. So
which was nice. Good
customer
service.
Good customer service for sure. But yeah, Marshall, $7 is still cheaper. You know, a 2x3 here is $6 plus tax. Now that's just a 2x3, 8 feet long. It's ridiculous. You can't hardly afford to do anything. That's why, you know, we want the bandsaw mill, so that we can, you know, cut our own lumber, and it'll be okay. Angela, thanks for reading through my typo. Well, Angela, I'll tell you, it happens.
Happens.
You know, we get typing, all of us do, and we have typos. And then if you have spell correct, it's hard to say what's going to come up. And, you know, it's crazy. But you just have to learn. We pick up on the thread. We hope we do, and know what you mean. But sometimes we don't. Sometimes we get it wrong. But we get it right that trip. So no problem at all, Angela. We're just glad you're here.
We are.
Chelsea, Nana has officially joined the watch party. She probably heard about the chip dip.
Probably.
Well, hello, Nana.
Yes. Be sure and share it with her.
Chelsea said we have dill pickle dip. Well, you know what? Dill pickle dip ain't too bad. Bella's back there. She needs a drink of water now. Mr. Willie 95, a teacher got having a beer at school, and the principal got her, and the principal said, "Why are you drinking at school?" And the teacher said, "I've seen the kids." And principal said, "Do you have any more?" Bad bunch of kids. Bad bunch of kids, Mr. Willie. That's for sure. Oh my, when they drive you to drinking. Mustafa, I'm really sorry to leave early. I have a job. See you guys next week. No problem at all, Mustafa. We understand. I really hope your shoulder gets better as soon as possible. We will pray for you, brother. Thank you so much. And I appreciate all the prayers.
That's right.
And we just leave it in the good Lord's hands, and that's all we can do. You know, so it is what it is. I can move it, you know, down, you know, low and stuff.
Come a long ways. It's
around,
only been 5 months.
I can lift it about to here, but then when I get going up like that, she freezes up on me. But that's all right. They'll get it worked out.
And
I'm sure they will.
You actually had therapy today, didn't you?
I had therapy today, and they nearly killed me. They took my arm and moved that thing around and up over my head and pulled on it. And whew, so had to take some deep breaths today at physiotherapy, but that's okay. It's all part of the process.
It is.
At least I'm not living in pain 24/7. I lived in constant pain.
You lived in a lot of agony, is what I would say.
Yeah. Before my surgery, there was not a day that I was not in pain. Like 7, 8 out of 10. Some days it was 9, 10 out of 10.
Yeah, not fun at all.
And so it's okay. If I'll never get 100% of my reach back with my left hand, but you know what? It doesn't pain me every day. That's a blessing in itself. Absolutely. So we're thankful for that. Fisherman 506, I have my own homemade bandsaw mill. Usually saw about 5,000 board feet for myself. Use it to keep my equipment in good shape and covered over. And that's the way to go. If you've got the stuff to build one, you know, and make it work. I've always said I'd love to build one. I like to weld. I like to build stuff. But you know,
you build a lot of stuff.
I built a lot of stuff, trailers and all kinds of stuff. Yeah. But you know, we'll see what happens. You know, go from there, I guess, and just hope for the best. And you know, we'll see where we're at in a few months, and a couple months. Who knows?
Rebecca wants to know when they're doing your surgery or your repair.
They're doing
it's called manipulation.
It's called a shoulder manipulation, and they're doing that March the 18th. And here I have to, now you get this, there is a hospital 10 minutes 15 minutes in a little town called Middleton from us. It's not a very big hospital, but it's there. The one I had my surgery at is 45 minutes away, in a place called New Minas. But now, because of COVID, I have to drive over 2 hours. It's 2 hours and a half to get to the hospital to where they're going to do the next surgery, simply because that's the only one available for the surgeon to get into.
Well, he wants to get you in.
Yeah, he wants to get it done right away.
Sooner rather than later, because time is of the essence here. So this surgeon that did his initial shoulder repair, he works all up and down our valley areas. I'm sure probably other ones do also. And he told Tony, he said, if you didn't mind waiting, you could go to a hospital closer. But he's concerned himself. He doesn't want this to, go on any longer. But it has to.
Yeah, he wants to get it fixed and get it moving again. And I want it moving again, So but we'll see what happens. March 18th is the date, Rebecca. So thanks for asking. Monica Long. Hey, Monica.
Hey, Monica.
She said, your campfire meal at the Sugar Shack looked delish.
Yeah, did you see that on Instagram? Hey, you guys, you follow us on social media.
Yep.
Do go find us if you haven't, because we try to post different content other than video stuff, just some more personal stuff, what we're doing here behind the scenes. We got some chicken issues we're caring for, and we won't go into all that, but we keep you updated on what's happening with our chickens. Yeah,
we've had 3 sick chickens in the last 2 sick chickens and 1 sick rooster in the last month and a half.
Last month. But yeah, look for us on both Facebook and Instagram. Yeah, Monica, that was some good food, steak and baked potatoes.
We had marinated venison steak on the open grill over the fire, campfire. And then we took baked potatoes, and we put them in tin foil and just laid them around inside the coals in the campfire where we worked.
Yeah.
And it
was so good.
Why is it food cooked outside
just
tastes
anything
so much
you
better?
could take just a plain old hot dog and it tastes better cooked outside.
But we love being down at the Sugar Shack, and once we get this edition finished, it's gonna be so nice because we'll be able to actually enjoy it more down there. It'll be larger, it'll be new, and we'll have more room to do stuff.
And the addition, which you will see very soon in video.
Well, they're seeing some of it now.
The way the floor plan of it, he's kind of brought it out in a bit of an L shape, and it's going to come out closer
to the
creek, and that's where we're going to have a little sitting area where we can go in and relax.
Yeah,
it'll be nice.
Yeah, it'll be really nice.
Because right now there's no room in there at all. It's just really tiny.
It's just big enough. And the last few years, our evaporator has been outside, on a platform we built for it, but we haven't had a roof over it. So I thought, well, if I'm going to put a roof over it, I'm going to rebuild the entire thing and make a larger area, put a roof on it, walls, so we can stay warm and dry and really have a great space to do the maple syrup, but also just a little cottage to go and relax. And with that creek running, it is so relaxing there by the creek.
It is beautiful. It really is. Yeah.
Angela, keep drinking Joanie's bone broth to boost the collagen to help the tendons.
That's right.
And fascia and everything. You know what? That's all we use is that bone broth and all kinds of stuff. Everything she makes.
We do. Yeah. It goes into all our soups. And I mean, if I do a gravy.
And kombucha. Yeah. We like the kombucha.
It's good stuff though, isn't it, Angela?
Yeah, it's good. It's good stuff for sure. And we make lots of it. I know that.
Yeah.
Roy, one good thing about the shoulder getting stuck on the way up instead of on the way down. That's the truth. It'd be horrible if it was stuck up in the air, wouldn't it, Roy? I have a knee that does that to me. I have to jump around on one leg until it lets go. There you go.
Man. Wow.
That's no fun at all.
No fun.
You'll have to put a grease fitting on there. Put a little grease in there.
You need some bone broth.
Yeah. I'll tell you what to do. Get a little WD-40, spray it on that joint, work that in. I knew an old fella up in Michigan.
Yeah.
And where was it?
The name
I can't remember the little town. Anyway,
but he swore by that.
Yeah, he had knee problems, and every day he'd spray WD-40 on his knee and work that in. I guess it's 80% water or something. I don't know.
And he said his doctor said whatever you're doing, it's
keep
working.
it up. So just put a little
squirt of that.
Put a little of that on there. Put a little grease fitting on there, and you're good to go, Roy.
The saying, a little dab will do ya.
A little dab will do ya. Chelsea Stoddard, here's the Instagram. Okay, thank you. You're just having fun now. We made her an administrator there, or whatever they call it.
Moderator. We
a
have
moderator,
her, and we have Rebecca.
Yeah. So they help out. Give them a follow, and we appreciate that. And I'll tell you what, the Instagram, we're picking up a lot of new folk on the Instagram.
I noticed that.
But if you're on, if they're on Instagram, you know someone that's on Instagram following us, encourage them to go over to our channel. Because we really want to see the channel grow.
Yeah. I mean, we can talk about this for a little bit. We got that wonderful shout out.
Yep.
Which we're so grateful for, because that's where we
met everybody
of you.
Yeah.
But
we're getting there. We've seen a little bit of the views drop off since we've been monetized, but we knew that, we anticipated that.
Right.
But you know what?
It just takes time.
It does. And we're thankful for everybody that stays faithful to us. And again, we say this, but if you can offer us any suggestions, things you'd like to see videos on, questions you have for us, you ask.
Or our style of video, we are open to all sorts of suggestions.
Yeah, I'm always changing things up. Like the next video that I'll put up is going to have a little different introduction.
Yeah.
We're trying to put some more shots of the land, the countryside in there. What am I trying to say? The property. Trying to get some more stuff, the scenic stuff, and little interludes in there.
Yeah.
So if you like that sort of thing, stay tuned, because we got some in the next video here coming up for sure. But if there's anything you'd like to see a video on, anything you want us to explain, whatever, just give us a shout. We'll
and are we explaining things well enough? Like, we're not a teaching DIY or how-to channel, but as Tony's building things, are we doing okay? Just tell us, give us some feedback.
I hope we're doing okay.
Some people talk a lot and others
like
don't.
Me?
No, I mean, like when they're building something, but not everyone likes that. So I don't know.
We dialogue a lot between each other. But
it's so funny.
Some of the stuff we have to edit out.
Tony
wink,
has to do. We flirt all the time.
We have fun together.
We do.
But there's some channels we watch that they don't have a lot of dialogue back and forth. Some don't talk a lot. They just do stuff. And then some will talk to everybody for 5 minutes and then go do something, and then they'll talk. And then, so we're just trying to figure out what works.
Yeah.
So we hope that
we
hope it's working.
and we really, honestly, we rely on the comments that you all post on our videos, because that's kind of our gauge. That's our feedback.
And if we could encourage everybody to do something for us, when you watch the video, please hit the like button. Please, if you forget, just run back in, open it up again, and hit that like button. Please. That helps so much. And then sharing it. If you know people that watch YouTube that may like this kind of content, please share our channel with them as well.
Even if it's just a certain video, like they may not like everything. But they may like a certain.
And if you have time, and we know it's busy, but if you have time, just leave a short comment and let us know that you watched. That would be so awesome if you could do that. So
we got to get caught up again.
And Chelsea said, give them a follow on Instagram, Mr. Willie. That sounds good. Nisha.
Hey, Nisha.
Shout out. Woo, woo. How are you?
Nisha is a young lady that
lifelong friend. Well, lifelong for her.
She was friends with our girls many years ago. When
many
they
moons
were
ago.
Just little, and she used to come to our house, and they would play together.
Back when they were young.
And this is so cool. We've not seen her in years.
Well, where did we see them last? Her and her mom were at.
It was my grandmother's funeral.
Was that where it was at?
So that's been 4 years, right, Nisha? 4 years since we see.
How
are you doing, Nisha?
How you doing? We're glad you're here.
Tell us what you're up to.
Thank you. You're so welcome here. Thank you for coming.
Hey, what do you guys think of Tony's singing?
Don't comment.
No, tell us on the videos.
Look, I like to sing. Okay.
He does.
All right. Rebecca, just found you on Facebook and Instagram.
Thanks,
Oh, wow.
Rebecca.
Awesome.
Good.
Awesome. We post a lot of stuff on Instagram. Facebook, I put announcements when new videos are up and live streams are coming and all that. But that's about all we post on there. Be quite honest with you. Facebook, for me, I get so tired of all the drama on there. But, you know, we do still keep it active, and just so that we can put these things on there. Instagram, that's her thing, not mine.
I do. I like Instagram. So I do have my own personal account, but I also manage the Creekside account too.
Yeah.
So if you like a lot of pictures and video and
about anything and everything,
you're going to see probably a little more on Instagram than because he does the Facebook.
Yeah. It's on announcements and by.
Tony, you're funny.
That's it. Yeah.
He gets so frustrated with Instagram. He's like, I don't even know what that is.
Well, tell him why. Because your phone's different than my phone.
And that is true.
And so on her phone, it does it this way. So
right.
she's sitting there on the couch going, just hit this button. Just hit this button. I'm going, I don't have that button. You've got to have that button. It's right there in the top corner. If you just tap the button, it'll take you back. And I don't have that button.
I know.
So then I just say here. So what I did was I made her the administrator on Creekside account through Instagram. I just give her my phone, say go to it.
Well, no, I don't even need to take his phone, which is the beauty of it.
Yeah, she can sign in on her phone now.
So I can just sign in and out.
Yeah, for sure. Jesse, looking forward to when you come out with a pair of hot Tony bricks.
Hey, Chelsea, maybe you can get onto that in the store.
I'm going to tell you right now, Jesse, this does not look good in spandex.
Oh, that's so funny.
Oh, I'll tell you that right now. No, sirree. This does not look good in anything tight. It looks like two pigs under a blanket having to fight.
Does not.
That's what I look like right there.
You stop it. You guys know he's a jokester. So.
But anyway.
I think I'm a good judge of that.
Oh, heavens.
And I say it's not like he says.
Thank you, Chelsea. Here's the Facebook page. MVF, the WD-40 also works wonders on the opposite sex.
Are you okay?
I think I'm going to be okay.
Are you okay?
Oh, heavens. Yeah, go through a whole can of her. But anyway.
Well, hey, Mapleberries.
How you guys doing, MBF?
You guys get all tunneled out of your snow?
Yeah, did you guys get a bunch of snow this last storm? We didn't get any.
I think they did. Yeah.
Yeah, we saw you guys were shoveling some snow or pushing snow around there. So, but we didn't get any. We didn't get any at all. We were good. We got rain last night, and I was happy with that for sure. Randy Frederickson, you could probably get away with just using the heavy gauge plastic on the Sugar Shack this season for walls anyway until lumber comes down. Mm-hmm. I thought of that, Randy. That's a great suggestion, and I think I'm going to get some more of that greenhouse plastic. Mm-hmm. It's 15 mil. It's really heavy duty. It doesn't tear, doesn't rip. Mm-hmm. If it does poke a hole in it, it doesn't rip the plastic. It doesn't run on you or anything like that. So that's a good idea. I just have to watch where we're putting the evaporator because it's going to be enclosed as well with vents around the top and everything, and the pipe is coming out the side. But I'm going to put, some kind of, rock board or some kind of steel around it to protect it so that, the wood or anything doesn't get too hot. But I might have to do that. I know we're going to put a roof on. We're going to put a roof on like we did our market stand. And I think MBF, you guys use the same stuff. It's just that clear
that corrugated
polyurethane stuff or whatever it's called. And it's grooved.
Mm-hmm.
What is that? Corrugated. Good word. Good word.
It's bone broth.
Big word. Bone broth word right there. Word of the night. Corrugated.
Corrugated.
Can you spell corrugated? Yes. Corrugated. I don't know who Cora is. But anyway, that's what we're going to put on the roof, and it's going to be a slope roof like you guys did for yours here, MBF. So it looked like it worked for you, so I'm sure it'll work for us.
Yeah.
Randy, let me see. Yep. Mr. Willie, look on the bright side.
He just shared our live stream.
Shared
well,
the
thank
live
you.
Well, thank you so much.
Thank you. And that wasn't a joke, right?
No, I don't think he's joking.
I don't think so.
Let me see
we
here.
We know he loves to joke, though.
Yeah. Oh. Where we go?
If you don't stay on track, it refreshes.
There we go.
There we go.
Roy Clemo. Brill cream on my knee, Joanie. A little dab would do you. Was the Brill cream logo years ago. Brill cream was a 60s hair gel for guys.
You know what? My dad used that.
Yeah.
And maybe that's why I know that little slogan. I didn't realize it was actually for that product, but my dad used Brill cream. I remember it well.
And then after Brill cream, it was Brute.
Hey, Mom. My mom's on here. I'm sure she remembers that. Yeah. That is so funny.
Do you remember Brute shave, like aftershave, guys? You remember that stuff? You could buy like 50-gallon drum of Brute for $5.
Old Spice.
You know, and then you just dipped yourself in it and went on a date.
And Stetson.
Brute 44. Stetson. Every man.
I think my dad
Every man in the 80s got Stetson for Christmas.
And remember the Avon collector bottles that the colognes would come out in, and you know, I know, and I'm sure they still probably have them. You guys tell us, Rebecca. You probably remember that. She probably has some.
You know,
it would be like a cowboy boot and a cowboy hat, or I know my grandmother had several of those.
Remember those in the tea? I think it was Red Rose tea that you'd have those little collectible,
the little tiny
porcelain or china, whatever they were, ornaments.
Yeah.
And everybody, you know, that were tea drinkers would have 500,000 of those little things sitting around.
And some of them would like line their windowsills.
Oh, they were everywhere. You couldn't get rid of them.
They were like little animals.
Yeah, they were everything.
Yeah, that's funny, Tony. You remember that?
Yeah. Mr. Willie, have thought about doing taste testing video? Well, I'm going to test this tea right now.
Now, Mr. Willie, what would we test? Give us some
give me,
because since you brought this topic up, Tony, this may come as a surprise, and it probably won't. Those of you who are learning his many talents, he is an awesome.
Stop.
No, you just sit and let me say this. He's an awesome cook. Now, Chelsea knows it. She's on here. Zach, my mom. He is Tony loves gourmet style. Like, I'm just going to throw together a good old comfort meal, you know, a nice stew, a soup, casserole,
beans
whatever.
And wieners.
But Tony likes to take it not just to the next level, but
take it to the limit.
The next level. So I said to him just the other day, I said, we need to do not a lot of cooking videos, but I said, we need to get you cooking, and that's probably going to just floor so many people. But he's an awesome cook.
Well, I'm just going to wear my apron.
The hot Tony's apron.
It'll be like wearing a Johnny shirt in the hospital.
Well, that'll get us some.
I know. Enough with the wisecracks. Alan Grimmett, I learned of your channel from MVF about 2 weeks ago. Been watching from the beginning and just watched your latest video yesterday. Well, thank you, Alan.
Well, thank you.
We appreciate that so much. We really do. It means a lot to us.
So he learned that just 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. So
well,
thank you.
That's neat, because that's really cool. If you don't mind sharing how that come to be.
And again, every time I see this, I still, because we never want to forget. No. I never want it to become old to us.
No,
we appreciate MBF. Thank
Jeremy
you so
and
much.
Ashley. As a matter of fact,
for everything.
Yes.
I just want to say that.
Yeah, and Ashley, if you're on here, she's probably watching.
Hi, Ashley.
You can attest to what I'm about to say. That
hi, Jeremy.
I've texted quite a few times, haven't I, in the last couple of months? Just nothing but thank you.
Haven't got him. Haven't got a one.
They know. Yeah. Ashley knows.
Randy, you tend to dig yourself a hole when you get to explaining, Joanie. Yes.
What did I do now?
A man after my own heart. Thank you, Randy. You feel my pain.
That is true. I do that sometimes. But are you referring to something right now? Did I?
Yeah.
You're talking about the Brill cream, the Avon bottle?
Just let it go, dear. Just let it go. Just let it go. MBF, a little less Little House on the Prairie and a little more Trailer Park Boys.
You talking about the singing, Jeremy?
I'll talk about singing. We were talking about Stomp Tom Connors there last week.
What was that song, Jeremy? Up, 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 up.
Up, up, up. Stomp Tom Connors.
I don't think you actually knew it. Did you, dear?
I did know it.
You did. He got his phone out and he got Googling. He found the song. And
then, of course, we were talking about that old family traditional film that we all love to watch with our kids, Dumb and Dumber. So I had to go watch it. It was so good.
That is so
funniest movies ever made. Dumb and Dumber and Dumb and Dumber 2.
We got some new folks coming in.
Gary Tucker. Hello. Hey, hello. Gary. How are you? How are things with the move? Are you getting things underway there? Hopefully you are. I think you said you were arriving what, in April, you said, or something? Alan Grimmett, love both channels. Thank you, Alan. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Gary Tucker, going to catch a bit of this live stream. Sweet countdown, 3 weeks, and we're heading east. I can taste the maple syrup. There you go. I'll tell you right now, Gary, with the weather that we've had today, it's starting to warm up through the day and drop below freezing at night. Perfect weather for maple syrup. Perfect. And if it holds this way, I don't know. I've never tapped trees in February. But I'll tell you right now, if it keeps the weather like we're having right now, we'll be tapping trees here probably the second week of March for sure. So we're really pushing to get the roof over top of our evaporator here right now. Roy, no, you guys are doing your videos just fine. Too much talking is no good, but explaining what you're doing is required, and joking is a necessity. Keep it up. Thank you, Roy. Thank you, Roy. We appreciate that. Doing our best. We're hoping it's working. It seems to be, so we appreciate it. Mr. Willie 95, what? Facebook got drama. I am totally shocked by that.
Right.
That's the funniest joke you've made.
Is that an original?
Oh, that's funny. Nisha, let me see. Let me scroll this up here just for a minute. Where'd she go? Let me find you. There you are. She says, I'm doing good. I'm living in Moncton. Bought a house last year. Well, good for you. You go, girl. You go, girlfriend. So glad you guys are doing this. Some good entertainment for being stuck inside during COVID.
Wow. Well, so you are in Moncton. That is so neat.
Yeah.
Moncton's a nice city. One of our regulars on here, who is it?
It's good to be regular.
TMI. Tony, who is it? Is it Tom that lives?
Tom Fillmore, I believe.
Yeah. One of our regulars on here. I don't see him here tonight.
Well, Moncton is not far from Michaela.
Yeah.
Michaela is in Amherst.
Michaela moved to Amherst.
That's our youngest daughter. So you're only half an hour.
You just can't get across the border.
Well, you can with the right paperwork.
Well, you got to have essential travel, and then you must have quarantine time.
And Moncton is about 4 hours from us. So, yeah.
So when borders open up, maybe if we take a trip up there, we can hook up.
MBF, another little dump of snow last night. About 6 inches, not too bad, but heavy, wet snow. Yeah,
it is heavy snow.
Yeah, it would have been because it was warming up and more moisture in the snow, more rain. It makes it heavy stuff to move.
Yeah,
some of that stuff you can't even get it through the snow blower. It just clogs it up and everything. So I do what every strong-backed, willed man, strong-willed man does. You give the shovel to your wife. No, I just kidding. No, we just get my brother come up with the tractor. But so far, we haven't had most of the snow we've had to deal with hasn't been that, heavy, wet stuff. So it's been pretty good. Randy Frederickson, MBF has a sweet looking sugar shack for sure. Yep. And it's going to serve them great because you need a roof over it. You do. Because if you don't have a roof over your sugar shack, then every time it rains or snows or any kind of weather at all, you can't do anything with it. And then you're outside and you're cold. But we had a shack, but our evaporator was outside. Yeah. So we would evaporate, we'd boil everything outside, but then bring it inside to the sugar shack to filter it, the final filtering and bottling and all that. But this year, everything is going to be indoors. Yeah. So we're very, very happy about that. Mr. Willie, Tony seeing squirrels. Yep, gone nutty. Angela, yes. Avon Collectibles.
That's right.
Yeah, Angela. Now, don't tell me you have a bunch on your windowsill.
Oh, I know.
Please don't.
And they have a nice little RV, don't you, Angela, that they're currently living in because they just moved across the country.
Okay.
Yeah. So I know she's got little Avon collectibles on her.
Mr. Willie, I got some Brute deodorant. Do they still make that stuff?
Do they?
Or
really?
Are you just holding that over from the 60s? Rebecca said, I remember my mother had Avon collector bottles. Now, I don't know. Yes.
I remember.
And you'd get perfumes in them, colognes, and all that stuff. And
they are worth quite a bit of money today.
Aqua Velva, MBF. Aqua Velva was also a wonderful scent that every pew in the church.
That's the truth.
Oh, see, Aqua Velva, Jeremy, Aqua Velva was for the older crowd when we were younger, and then Brute came out. And so the young guys that were cool and in tune with, picking up the vibe, you know what I'm saying?
Such as you.
Well, then it was Brute.
You would flip the collar up.
Oh, cholera.
Collar up.
Who had cholera?
Collar up. Don't say that. You'd flip the collar.
But anyhow, yeah. And then the Old Spice. Oh man, if you had a bottle of Old Spice, I'd be like, you arrived.
Hey, Monica, are you still on here? Do you remember the Avon bottles?
Oh, she said right there. Oh, Monica. Oh, okay.
I didn't see your name.
Yeah, Rebecca. I still like the smell of Old Spice. Okay. Oh. Well, a lot of people do, and Old Spice, they have a lot of stuff now.
Rebecca, do you buy that for your husband?
Yeah. How's he doing, Rebecca? After the fall,
last week he had quite the incident. Was it going to the mailbox?
Yeah. How's he doing there after he got picked up and bandaged up? Mm-hmm. Hopefully he's doing much better. Chelsea Stoddard, I don't have favorites. You're both excellent chefs.
Aww.
Well, thank you, Chelsea.
We really know the truth on this, but that's so sweet for you to say here on this public forum.
So how come every Christmas and Thanksgiving and holidays, how come you always send me the menu of what you want for the next 3 days because you're coming to visit? I don't get that.
It's the truth.
Mr. Willie, y'all could do taste videos of different snacks. Well, there you go. A lot of people doing snacks. And I'll tell you one channel we watch, they get these imported snacks from all over the world. And so every video, like chocolate from Germany and cheesies from the Swiss Alps and, jerky from
and you just kind
wherever.
You rate them, basically. Is that what it is? You do a channel on that?
Yeah. Oh. Rebecca, just what I was going to say, hospital gown flashed in my mind. Well, that's not the only thing going to be flashing in the hospital gown now, I'll tell you.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, they don't have double doors on them things. Mr. Willie, sorry, Joanie, but Randy is right. Yes.
Okay.
Judy, how do we pronounce that, Judy? Dimian or something there? I'm butchering your name. I am
in Arizona,
so sorry.
And look at the temperature.
But it's 77 degrees Fahrenheit in Mesa, Arizona. Oh, I am so envious.
So jealous.
And we're so glad you're here.
And that's your winter temperature, right?
Yeah, I guess it would be. Yeah. But we're so glad you're here, Judy.
Yes, I think it's your first time being here with us, Judy.
Yeah. So
Judy is my mom's name.
Yeah, welcome aboard.
Thank you for stopping in.
Yeah, we're so glad you're here. For sure. Gary Tucker, end of March to arrive in Nova Scotia. Then it's 2 weeks quarantine. And then the leash is loose and off to find land. By the way, Sawmill is on top of our list. And if you want wood siding, let me know. All right, Gary, we'll do that for sure.
Okay.
And
so you still have not found land yet?
Well, there's lots to be found. That's for sure. There's plenty of land around for sale. So make it happen for you. Maybe trade for a bottle or two of the old syrup. There you go, Gary. That'll work.
We might have some of that.
That'll work for sure. But let us know when you land anyway. Let's see if I can get this scrolled up here a little bit. We got to catch up.
Yeah.
We
do.
Where we go here?
Up. What's that song? Up.
I'm trying to find. There we go. Oh, okay. Up. Roy, Oh, yes, Jeremy, Aqua Velva was disgusting. So much alcohol in it that some used to drink it. We are 21 kilometers south of Moncton. Okay, Roy. Well, I do know that a lot of people used to drink a lot of that stuff, and it made a mess of a lot of people's lives. But yeah, drink the old Aqua Velva.
so Roy is handy to Moncton, and then Tom is in the Moncton area also. Tom's not on here tonight.
Oh, yes, he is. I've seen him on here.
He said hello?
Yeah, Tom's here, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think he may have had to leave there, but I know he was on, yeah.
Oh, all righty.
Chelsea Stoddard, I've seen Nisha in Old Navy a few times.
Well, cool.
Well, that's cool.
It's nice you girls could reconnect after several years.
Right, Mr. Willie? Especially when she gets on about the sizzle. There you go, Randy. Oh, I'm just so glad there's finally more people are understanding, what I go through.
You have to, the cross you have to bear.
That's it. Angela says, no Avon in my house.
Kind of thought so, Angela.
Aw, you don't like that alluring odor? What is that alluring odor?
So, Angela, how are you guys liking living in your RV? And you have a couple of dogs, right? So how's all that work? Because we did that scene before.
So for a lot of years.
But thankfully you've got the slide outs, and that's the game changer in an RV. Where'd you laugh?
You got the slide out.
Does that sound like a medical condition?
Doc, I got the slide out. You got anything to fix that?
WD-40 maybe?
Yeah, here's a cork.
Tony.
Can't help it.
You guys know what I mean, right? Joni's not digging a hole here.
Oh, I'd have to if you got the slide outs. MVF says you pop the collar. That's it. Remember that, Jeremy? You remember when?
Oh, he's saying you pop it. I said flip it.
Say that?
I said flip it.
You pop the top.
Sorry,
there you
Jeremy.
Go. You got to be culturally correct, okay?
Well, I'm just not so hip, okay?
Mr. Willie.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna leave that alone. Anyway, Mr. Willie.
You better.
That's not what you want.
Tony. Remember how we said he has to edit stuff? You can't edit live streams. You gotta be good.
I can edit them. Mr. Willie, they still make Brute. I got it for Christmas with other things I got for Christmas too. I don't mind getting a bottle of Brute for Christmas because you always find a place to re-gift.
We better not bring up that topic. Don't bring up regifting.
What, regifting? Anybody on here regift?
Well, everyone's got regifting stories. Some maybe we don't want them told.
Marshall Warden, it's a breath of fresh air having a happy-go-lucky channel and all you followers. It is.
It is.
We enjoy life. We got to. Yeah. And I know there's a lot of folks that are struggling with, like I said, all the COVID stuff. Everyone, can't see families, locked down and all that. So, hey, if we can kind of hook up through all of this stuff, then
that's right.
Have fun, laugh a little bit.
Joy.
Yeah. Get little dimple cramps, Rebecca. Why not, eh? MVF Old Spice got it going on in the deodorant department. Still going strong.
Wow.
Hey, that's a good advertisement. Old Spice.
Strong.
Still going strong for those that are still smelling strong.
Oh, my Lord, Tony.
We'll see if we can get some kind of a deal out of that, Rebecca, Joe Namath did one of the commercials for Cologne. Did he? I didn't know that. That's a long time ago. Who did Joe Namath play for in the NFL?
I have no clue who he is. He's a sports guy.
He was, I believe, quarterback. And anyhow, Chelsea Stoddard, I have to say that on the live, Dad knows the truth about my favorite cook.
That's right.
I do. Monica Long, I do not remember the Avon, but I do remember the figurines in the red rose tea.
Yes.
Them figurines were, go figure. Them figurines were everywhere.
Yeah.
My mother had so many of those things.
It was just kind of a fun thing. And who remembers, and this was way back, the peanut butter.
The what?
the peanut butter
did what in your cup?
Glasses. Like I don't know which company. If it was here in Canada, it must have been Kraft.
I don't know.
But I actually got a couple over there in the cupboard right now.
Right now?
I do.
Let them out. Let them out.
But do you guys remember them of where they would come out with a collector? It was an actual glass. Like, the peanut butter came.
Well, there was the collector glasses that had different cards, like you get spades or clubs or all that. Yeah.
But peanut butter, I'm pretty sure it was the peanut butter company that did it. Now you bought it obviously like that with the peanut butter in it, and it had a screw top. Of course,
we didn't paint the designs on ourselves.
What I mean is, it just wasn't an empty glass.
Okay, dear. Yeah.
You know exactly what I mean. He likes to get me going.
Chelsea, Mom can make a mean lemon pie. Emphasis on mean.
Chelsea, you be nice.
Yeah.
Okay, I made this one lemon pie one time.
Thank goodness.
That I don't know what happened, but I guess I put too much lemon in it.
She did.
And believe me, Chelsea can tell this story, and she can rival the best of comedians out there. But she said the next morning there was no crust.
There was no crust.
I don't know what happened. It was too much lemon.
She had so much citrus in that pie.
Yeah.
That it dissolved the crust.
So Chelsea has never forgot that. That's what she's talking about.
We use it now to defrost the windows, melt the ice off the front porch.
Actually, the FBI was interested in it,
For what? I got to hear this. I'm just curious where you're going with this, dear.
I'm not going to tell you. I'm going to let you use your imagination.
The funny thing is, you probably don't know where you're going with it either.
I didn't know. Come on, some of you ladies, get on my side.
Rebecca says, thanks for asking. He's doing fine. Well, that's good to know, because I know by the way you described it, he had quite a fall there.
Yes,
so I'm glad he's doing better. Kevin K. Hi, Tony. Hi, Joanie. How you both doing? We are doing good.
Well.
Doing good. And yourself? How are you?
Doing well.
We are doing, we're just sitting back.
We're just having some laughs.
Having some laughs.
As you probably have heard.
Roy Clemo, good simple living in her snack belt. LOL. That's exactly right. And she gets all kinds of those snacks from all over the place. I like snacks.
Oh, that's good simple living. Okay.
Yeah, good simple living. Yeah. Gary Tucker, back and forth with a couple landowners, haven't quite settled on anything specific. As want to walk the land before we buy.
Definitely.
Gary, I tell you, there is a fellow. His name is Stephen Teal, Teal. Mm-hmm. He has hundreds upon hundreds of thousands of acres of ground that he purchases, and then he goes in, cuts wood off, things like that, and then he's always looking to sell them. And you can probably, he has them all over the province, so you might want to. It's Teal Forestry Products, and you can get a hold of him. Just Google it or whatever, and you can find. I don't have his numbers, or I'd give it to you, but you might want to give him a call. Rebecca, that girl needs to grow up like her daughter. Oh, Roy. Oh, where we go? Yes. Okay, she's talking about Roy, about back here to the other comment there. Chelsea Stoddard, go buy your own sizzle mug on the shop to remember these moments.
That's right.
Just keep the sizzle.
And the I laughed so hard my dimples hurt.
Oh, that's the best T-shirt.
And that was
yes,
came into being.
Yes.
I almost said a word. I didn't say it.
Which word was he going to say? Right here. You almost heard her say a bad word, folks.
Anyway. No, not a bad word. Dear. Oh. Goodness. I don't say bad words. But,
right. Not when people are listening anyway.
Tony.
No, she doesn't.
Anyway, that saying was born right here on 2 live streams ago by Miss Rebecca, who's on here right now. We had such a good time laughing. So great you can go over to maybe Chelsea put that link up again.
Yeah.
For the new folks.
Tom Fillmore, good night, guys. Great live chat. We're 50 kilometers north of Moncton. See you on the next video. Take care. See you, Tom.
Good night.
Take care. Thanks for tuning in. If you're still there, we appreciate you so much.
Thank you for joining us.
And even if you're not, if you had to sign off, we still appreciate you. I say it that way. Anyway, let's see. Oh, Mr. Willie. I have no clue what Joanie is saying.
Mr. Willie. That's just become the running slogan.
That's the running joke tonight, isn't it? Does anyone know? I do, dear.
Do you?
Yeah.
Well, you do sometimes.
Chelsea, Dad is so difficult to buy for at Christmas time. Well, there's a random statement.
What? We miss something?
We missed something. I don't know.
Must have missed something, Chelsea. We have no clue what you're talking about. That is true, but we don't know why you said.
We still have Chelsea's Christmas gifts because we haven't been able to hook up with our girls for Christmas at all here. So,
well, we did our youngest, but not our oldest.
That's right, too. They came down.
I
forgot that. Yeah. Gary Tucker, get him a brand new silver nothing with a brass handle. That'll work. That'll work. Rebecca, New York Jets, Broadway Joe. Okay, that's who it was for. I knew he played, but I could not remember what team he played on there. Thank you, Rebecca. You know your football. Mr. Willie 95. 1 year I got some fruitcake for Christmas and I turn around and give it to somebody else.
Oh, okay.
Well, that's it.
Did you take a taste first?
Yeah, did you bite out of it first?
Did you like try to discreetly sneak some out of a corner and just kind of, squish it all back in there, Mr. Willie? Tell us. What? Some people might do that.
Nobody would take a bite out of a fruitcake.
I don't mean
then give it to somebody.
Tony, I don't mean a great big old bite.
Sorry about your fruitcake.
Okay, Mr. Willie.
Yeah, but I had to have a bite of it.
A nibble.
A what?
A nibble.
Oh,
a nibble is smaller than a bite.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Chelsea, moving on. I remember the peanut butter glasses. Those are the ones you wore over your head there so you can see better.
Why did we just go dark?
They were awful. I don't know.
Yeah, we're dark.
No, we went dark.
We went dark.
I can still see pretty good.
No, but it dimmed down.
Maybe a light bulb went out. I don't know, dear. It's all good.
Do we still look the same to you guys?
Pretty sure we do because we look the same to us.
No, the lighting.
I remember the peanut butter glasses. They were awful hard to see through, though, and they never got my prescription right. I know it. Isn't that awful?
That's a good one, Chelsea.
Rebecca, I remember peanut butter glasses. Everybody does.
All right, good.
Hey, Tony and Joanie, Brian, good to see you. Late as usual, trigger finger getting itchy yet? I put in 4 test taps, but no action yet. A few hours away is starting. Yeah, well, we haven't got any taps in at all, Brian.
No.
It's been really cold here, and it just started to warm up today. Mm-hmm. We'll see where we go for the next week or so here, but it's going to take at least 2 good weeks of warmer weather for us to really get started here. Mm-hmm. Maybe more because we came through such a cold snap there.
We did.
But we're working on the Sugar Shack, just getting the addition, built there, and it's coming along. All right, let's scroll down here. Sorry we're taking so long to get to everybody. We haven't forgotten anybody. We just get, wife gets talking. And
we get laughing.
Oh, and then it jumps. Then it jumps. Randy Frederickson, Chelsea Stoddard, you have a sizzle mug? I'm so getting one of those.
Oh, he joined in late. Yes. Chelsea, share the store link again, or Rebecca, one of you.
Yeah. Throw them links back up there for the Teespring, and that's where you can get the sizzle mug.
Sizzle mug.
Yeah, it's really cool. Mm-hmm. And they're on there, and they'll ship them right to your door. Chelsea Stoddard, imagine what the pie could have done to our insides. I don't want to imagine what it would have done. Going in wouldn't have been bad.
It could be a good cleanser.
Yeah, cleanser. Well, sir, we hate to tell you, but your lower colon is missing.
You should do a full body cleanse once a year. Angela, isn't that correct? Probably even more than once.
Yeah, well, you ate that pie and half your body would be missing.
You had the slide outs?
Yeah, the green apple quick steps off of that, I'll tell you.
Oh, dear.
Brings a whole new definition to the term burn.
Oh, my.
It's a weapon of mass destruction. Mr. Willie, Joe Willie Namath. Yep. Randy, LOL. Chelsea, Randy, yes, we do have a sizzle mug. It's on the Creekside Maples online shop. Gary Tucker, thanks for the contact name, guys. I'll check it out. No problem, Gary.
Oh, yeah.
And just give him a shout. Tell him you're talking to Tony Stoddard, who and he'll know who I am. And yeah, if he's got land for sale, which I know he does, he'll gladly show you some land for sure. Mr. Willie, Joe Namath played quarterback for the New York Jets. and he finished his career with San Diego Chargers, and he played college football for Alabama. Well, look at you go, Mr. Willie. Just a wealth of information. Kevin K, I'm doing okay, thanks, and enjoying your channel over here in England.
All righty.
All the way in England. How are things in England?
Yes. Are you folks still on lockdown or?
Let me see if I can scroll up here just a little bit without it jumping on me. Yeah, how are things in England there, Kevin? How's the weather? Peter, I don't know, Wagenecht. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Forgive me. I know you told me how to say that before, Peter. Good Simple Living is a YouTube site I always watch. I am in Australia, and we still get what you call jelly jam in jars that can be used as glasses when they're empty.
Very
there
cool.
You go. There you go. That's awesome, cool. Peter. Yes. Whereabouts in Australia are you? And I'll tell you what, Australia is on our bucket list. I want to go visit Australia someday before I get too old. Australia has always fascinated me. Always has. Let's see, Chelsea. Okay, that's the link there.
Rebecca says lighting's fine. Okay, so it must just be our screen.
Or your eyes could have dimmed, dear.
Yeah.
Are your batteries low?
Well, I'll tell you, we were working.
I'm gonna have to plug you in, recharge you.
We were working in some pretty heavy smoke today.
There's none in here.
No, but I mean, my eyes were burning awful when we were down at the creek today.
Well, I'm trying to get her off smoking, but no, she doesn't. We had the campfire going. We keep the campfire going all day long down there. Yeah. It's just nice, if you get cool or chilly or whatever. Yeah. It's just nice to get over there and stand by the fire, and then we cook over it too. It's really cool. Yeah. Well, thank you, Rebecca, for letting us know the lighting is fine.
Thank you, Rebecca.
Mr. Willie, I hate fruitcake. And no, Joanie, I don't try the fruitcake when I give it away.
All righty.
I'm glad we settled that. She would have been up half the night, Mr. Willie, pondering, does he bite it first?
Oh,
does
stop.
What's he do? Rebecca, I'm on my iPad and can't copy and paste
links.
She
said that last week too.
Yeah. Okay, Rebecca. Well, we just appreciate you being here.
Glad you're here.
Yeah. Rebecca, you're just so awesome.
That's right. She is.
Chelsea, England is on my bucket list to visit. I've always wanted to go, and also to Ireland.
Yes.
Well, hey, me too. I want to go to England and I want to go to Ireland. So maybe we'll all go together. How about Zach? Does Zach want to go too, Chelsea? Kevin K, still on lockdown and very cold. Our snow just gone. Okay. So tell me what lockdown is like there for you, Kevin, there in England. Like, I'm just curious, is it, because I know how strict is it? Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Rebecca Stanley, the Stepford Wives. Okay. I missed something. Or did I?
I don't know.
Peter, Adelaide, South Australia, a bit warm at the moment with temperatures around 38. Wow, that is getting warm.
Okay.
That is. Is that your... No, that's your summer there, isn't it? I don't think you guys are in winter yet, are you, Peter? Or maybe you are. I'm not familiar with the climates there all the time.
I think they'd be in summer.
Rebecca... Mr. Willie, what NFL Hall of Fame quarterback had a scholarship offer to play linebacker for Penn State? I have no idea. Maybe Peyton Manning, maybe? I'm not sure. It could have been, Russell Wilson, maybe? I'm not sure which one. Peter, I love Canada. Been there twice in the past 2004 and 2007. I have a psychologist friend in Peterborough, Ontario. Okay. Well, good. So you planning on any trips coming to Canada after the COVID, or that in the works, you think, Peter? You're just going to hang out there? I suppose we're all just going to have to hang out until after COVID, aren't we? Yep. Zach Long, yes, I would like to go too. Okay, Zach. Well, we'll bring you along.
We won't make you stay home.
No, we'll bring you along. Jesse and Lisa, I hear you, Tony. My wish is to go to Australia and try a little gold prospecting with a metal detector. Wouldn't that be awesome? Do you have a metal detector now, Jesse? I've got one. I don't remember if you guys remember the show Diggers. That was a great show.
Yep.
It was only on a couple seasons. I love that show.
So much fun.
Those two guys going around with metal detectors and digging up stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that got me hooked on metal detecting.
Mm-hmm.
And I purchased one of those detectors, the same that they had there. I can't remember the name of mine now. But anyway, I hear you, Jesse. Hey, we need to make that happen. That'd be so cool.
Now, we've never actually used it and gone and found treasure, but it has come in handy a few times here.
Yes, sir.
If you lose something, right?
I found numerous things for people. They lose stuff, and
like if you're you found a few arrows, like with target practicing, right?
Yeah, and found parts off of machinery and stuff, and all kinds of things for people. Yeah.
All righty.
Well, Peter, I'm glad you're planning.
Summer there.
It's summer there.
All righty.
Okay, so we did get it right. So it's summer there. All right.
So now Rebecca's explaining about Stepford Wives. That's,
plugging in your wife, the movie, the Stepford Wives.
Okay. Okay.
I'll get that up there for her so she can watch the Stepford Wives.
All right.
Kevin K, if we make any trips out that aren't necessary, we get a fine of £200. Wow.
Right. Okay.
I wonder how much that is Canadian. I used to know. I don't know now.
I know they're handing out fines here in the cities.
Yeah.
If there's groups of larger than
what
the required number is.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's crazy. It really is, for sure.
The dog's snoring back
here. Peter, regretfully, yes. Okay, well, it is warm there for sure. Summertime. We watched a show from Australia. It was a guy that had this huge outback farm, and he had all these helicopters flying around. I can't remember that, but that was so fun watching that. And
was that on YouTube?
YouTube,
or was it like a documentary?
No, I think it was YouTube. And then we watched. I watched a lot of shows out of England and out of Australia about the helicopter,
the medical
helicopters and stuff.
They have great first responders and things like that.
Yeah, I've always enjoyed all that
and
stuff.
like it's very top notch in their technology.
Yeah, Jim Kelly, he turned down the offer and went to play college football for Miami Hurricanes. Okay, well, that's a while ago, that's for sure, Mr. Willie. Randy Frederickson, T.Y. Rebecca, I would have been thinking about one all night. That one all night. Oh, heavens. Kevin K, but people still mix and take no notice of the rules. But it is getting better here now, and lockdown is slowly going to ease. Yeah. Okay.
It's sad when everybody has to pay the price for the few, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, people do what people do.
Yeah.
So, Rebecca, hey, you're welcome. That's Randy. Jesse, yes, I do have one. The last time I found a gold nugget was 38 years ago, and I married her. Isn't that
I hope
something?
She's sitting right there and heard that. That is the sweetest thing.
Wow.
That is so nice.
Well, that is. Oh, be still.
That is really nice.
Now, Jesse, I'm going to have to say something nice. Thanks.
That's funny.
No, 32 years for us. Yep. She chased me for years. I actually did meet my wife when she was 4 years old, believe it or not. And I was how old? Well,
you're a year and a half older.
I'm a year and a half older, so I would have been 5.5. Yep. And so I just kept my eye on you, and another 15.5 years.
The cute little hyper kid running around.
Hyper.
Hyper.
Beyond hyper. They didn't have Ritalin back when I was a kid, or they would have double dosed me, I'm sure.
And my mom probably had my hair down in little Shirley Temple curls.
Mr. Willie.
Likely.
What was Joanie's favorite high school subject? Lunch. No, I don't know. Tell them, answer them. What was your favorite high school subject?
Now you are going to laugh when I tell you.
Why?
Because you guys all think I just am out there.
No, what was your favorite subject?
You're gonna laugh. I can just see
everyone.
I can see all the emojis coming. It was English.
No way.
It was.
Did you pass?
I made my mom's on here and she can attest to that. I made great marks in English.
What happened? No.
Math was my least favorite and still is to this day.
Yeah,
but I always enjoyed English, reading and writing, poetry.
Really? I've never heard a poem from you.
I said one on one of the videos coming up.
Yeah. The next video up.
Yeah, and
we both harmonized together.
And you made a joke about it. Go figure that one. And you said, "Dear, that doesn't even make sense."
Peter, they herd cattle with helicopters in the north, as our cattle stations often exceed 1,000 square miles. That's a lot of territory to cover, that's for sure. And they would have to do it with helicopters, because there's no way you can't cover that much territory, just on like a vehicle or on horseback. That'd be crazy. Peter, let me ask you this: do you get many like brush fires and stuff there in Australia that affects the farms and the cattle stations and stuff? Rebecca Stanley, Jesse, so sweet. I know, Rebecca, wasn't it? It just
he got some brownie points there, didn't he?
Kevin K, time to say goodnight. Take care, both of you. Thanks for talking to me. See you again soon.
All right.
You take care, Kevin.
You be safe.
Be safe, stay encouraged, and this too shall pass. Hang in there.
Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for joining us. Take care, everybody over there in England. Peter, chased with an axe. Oh, let me see here. What I miss? Chase with an axe. No. I was asking if they have any brush fires or anything like that. Where they start, where they have forest fires or anything there in Australia is what I was asking about. Chelsea, Nana wants to know where you met Mom when she was 4. It was in Middleton church, and her dad was there. And it was with, was it Carl Rushton or
I don't know,
Raymond Roach or somebody like that?
4.
Yeah. But anyway, you guys had come there to preach at that church when I was a little tiny kid. And that's when I first saw Mama.
There you go.
That's the story on that, Chelsea. It was probably home ec, Chelsea says, your favorite.
I did enjoy home ec.
Yeah.
But he said high school, so
yeah.
We didn't have home ec in high school.
We did.
We did, and it was junior high for us.
Well, that'd be high school.
No, grade 7 and 8. That wasn't high school.
Rebecca, I won't laugh.
Rebecca,
come on.
She's being kind.
We need another dimple cramp here, Rebecca. Come on. Jesse, thanks, Rebecca. Mr. Willie, my favorite subject was history. Mine too.
Yours too.
Absolutely love history then. Love history now. Love anything to do with history. I really do. Chelsea, Mom is very well versed in writing her own songs. Yes,
she's being funny again.
Yes. Rebecca, I hated math, but was good at it. Now work in finance.
Yes.
Home ec was my favorite. Well, you know what, Rebecca? I loved math, and I still do.
Still does. Well, I said to him today, he's down there building, and he's figuring out what he's got to do, and he had his pencil and his measuring tape, and he's figuring away. I made a comment about math.
Yes, math is a dead end. We were driving into Kentucky, and many years ago, and the girls were with us. They were sitting in the back seat of the truck. And who was it? Michaela? We were turning the corner, and there's a great big sign.
It was a big billboard.
The billboard that said meth, METH, is a dead end. And so Michaela thought it was talking about math.
She's like, yes, I don't have to do math.
That's why I don't have to do math, Mom. Math is a dead end. Oh my. But yeah, I loved math in school. And then
the teacher sent you in the hallway
to
work on your own because you were so good at it.
Well, no, I was bad. No. I just
good at it.
I just found math boring, so I just done the whole book and moved forward. And so anyway,
And then you met me.
Yeah, that was a calculation. Rebecca or Chelsea, you should ask her to sing you the one about I See a Bug.
Chelsea,
yeah.
She's just instigating on here tonight.
That's quite a song. I see a bug. How's it go?
We're just going to let that pass on by.
Sitting on a rug. Something like that. Anyway, my Joanie used to make up these songs. We used to travel a lot, and Joanie would make up these songs for the girls, and they would sing these songs. It was
the girls wouldn't sing them.
You would.
I would.
Peter, yes, especially in the East. A few years back, we lost 26 people in one bushfire 10 miles from where I live in the hills east of the city. Wow. Well, that's a shame. I hate hearing that. It wasn't too long ago. They made a movie about those hot shotters in I think it was California, that they all died there when a fire come back on. They couldn't get away from it. So that's a shame.
It is.
Jesse and Lisa, home ec was my favorite as well, because where else can you meet all the girls and eat for free? That's a good point. Jesse, that's like a date that you don't have to pay anything for.
Right. Jesse, is that where you met Lisa?
Yeah. I can't say anything, Jesse. I loved home ec. That's where I got my love for cooking, and I still love cooking today. So I loved it. Had a great time with it. Chelsea said, Nana said home ec is where Mom learned how to make roast in the frying pan.
You guys are just pulling out all the stops tonight on old Mom, aren't you? Yes,
well,
I did that years ago.
Years ago, we first met. She never had to cook. Her mother looked after all that and everything. Yeah. And so when Joanie first had to cook a roast, oh my, she put it in the frying pan, this great big frozen roast in the frying pan, and figured that she was going to be able to fry the roast up. And the whole place was filled with smoke. Yeah. It was awful.
I figured, give it 20 minutes, I'll have supper.
Yeah, right.
And I called Mom, and the smoke detector was going off. And
it was awful. It was awful.
Mom, how long do you cook a roast? She says, well, about 2 or 3 hours in the oven. I'm like, the oven, I gotta go. I got it on the stove.
She had it in the frying pan on top of the stove.
I have learned a thing or two since then.
Yeah, use a deeper frying pan.
Get a crock pot.
Oh my, Gary Tucker, another great live video, guys. Love it. I'm off to get kids' homework going and get them off to bed. Good night, guys. Good night, Gary. You take care. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Mr. Willie 95, Joanie is comedy gold without trying. That is the truth.
You're figuring it out.
It is.
I say that a lot. Tony is funny on purpose when he means to be.
Yeah.
And I'm funny when I don't ever mean to be.
Yeah, she's just funny. Rebecca, I was in the hallway a lot. Go figure. So, Rebecca, tell us some good stories here.
Right, Rebecca, what was you doing out there?
What was you doing out there, huh? Chelsea, Mom, sing the song. Give the people what they want.
She's something. She's something tonight. Chelsea, dig out your chip dip.
Where you got it stuck? You gonna sing the song, dear? If you want to hear my wife sing the song, you got to comment.
I'm not.
You got to make a comment. Tell us you got to sing.
No, it's the dumbest thing.
Yeah, it's funny though.
It's the dumbest thing.
Chelsea, if Dad can write Mary's Mitten, you can sing I See a Bug.
But see, Dad didn't sing. Dad just.
But I done an Irish brogue and made up a funny story.
Yeah.
Rebecca says, I've got your back, Joanie.
Oh, thank you.
Mr. Willie, a roast goes in the oven or crock pot, Joanie.
That's right.
Mr. Willie, she knows that now.
I know that. And, I know that 30 years later.
Yeah, and she can cook a mean roast now, so that's all good. Jesse, no, I met my nugget in Germany while in the army. She was visiting there, and the rest is history. Lots of stories, but not enough time here. I see.
That's interesting.
Well, Jesse, I'll tell you what. If we ever get down your way again after all this, I would gladly love to sit and hear your stories for sure.
I would, for sure.
And again, thank you for your service in the armed forces. Appreciate it so much. Really do.
And thank you that Tony can get a new chew toy.
Really? It's nice looking up. Wow.
Any new folks here back in the earlier part of the live stream, Jesse did a super chat donation to get.
That's funny.
Anyway, you guys will have to go back in comments later and see it.
Oh, Chelsea started chanting. Sing it, sing it,
Chelsea,
sing it.
You're awful.
Brian, sing, Joanie. See, there, the people are calling for it.
Mm-hmm.
Chelsea says, the keyboard's right behind you. Right? What doth hinder?
I never used the keyboard on that one, Chelsea.
All right, sing for super chat money, Joanie. Oh. How many want her to sing?
You guys stop.
Yeah.
She's being terrible tonight. Terrible.
Look, they're willing to super chat you. Go ahead.
Now, Angela's saying good night.
Angela, good
Thank
night.
you, Angela, for joining us.
Tell your fam we said hello. Read them for us. We'll see you again on the next one, hopefully. Rebecca, I live in the middle of the States. Let's meet here. That'll work.
Yeah.
We know right where you're at, Rebecca.
That's right. We do.
We spent 17 weeks one time, back-to-back weeks in Evansville.
Right in Rebecca's
neck of the woods.
In Rebecca's city.
And then we went back and forth there more than once. A lot of friends there.
Yeah.
So, yes, I know right where Evansville is.
Eville.
Yeah. Chelsea says, I'll get the spoons if you get the keyboard.
That's funny.
I'll get the line, you get the pole, honey.
Chelsea is a great spoon player.
Yeah.
She's just naturally talented. She's like her dad.
Mr. Willie, I thought Joanie was wholesome. Guess I'm wrong.
She is Mr. Willie. Don't you let this
All right, here we go. Joanie's gonna sing. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Come on.
The bug?
Yeah.
Oh, my Lord.
Come on.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, she'll sing for the super chat. Let's go. Come on.
I can't believe you guys are doing that.
Come on.
See a bug crawling on
No, gotta sing it out like you mean it. Like you mean it. Come on. This is gonna be good.
It's the dumbest thing. And I can't remember how many verses.
That's all right. Let her go, dear. Come on. Come on.
I see a bug crawling on the ground. It is big and it is brown bug. You got to play the drums, Phil Collins.
There's no drums here.
I see a bug crawling on you. It is big and it is blue bug. Bug.
Here we go. Keep it going.
I see a bug crawling on my back. It is big and it is black bug. Bug. There you go. That's all you're getting. Joanie is a good sport. Now give me some thumbs up.
Rebecca, my son is a good pianist. Well, that's awesome.
Listen to Chelsea. Look at her on there.
How long has he been playing the piano, Rebecca? Joanie's been playing since she's about 5 years old. And she can tickle the ivories, and
Chelsea can play very well.
Chelsea can play very well.
Chelsea's got a music degree.
Yeah,
she can read it and write it. And
Joanie,
teach it. And...
yeah, Joanie plays by ear, but it makes the side of her head sore.
I knew that was coming. Hey, thank you for the thumbs up. You guys are awesome.
Let's see here. Let me see. Randy, LOL. Chelsea. Oh my gosh, this is great.
Look at Chelsea. Her going.
Chelsea.
I can just see her in that living room.
Get up off that thing. Dance to you. Feel better. Oh, get up off that thing. Rebecca, you have a great voice. Thank you. Joanie does too. No.
Tony can sing too.
Oh no.
I'll tell you.
I just carry on.
Now on the videos, he's being silly. But he can sing.
But Rebecca, you're right. She has a beautiful voice. I love listening to her sing. Dance it out, peeps.
Chelsea.
Bug.
Chelsea, you're usually off to bed.
There you go. Eric Cartwright. Thank you, Eric. How you doing? Chelsea, clapping hands. Rebecca, since he was 4.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
So he probably plays all the classical stuff, right?
Let me see. Randy, that is so good. Oh, let me see here. Mr. Willie. Wow, Joanie has a beautiful singing voice. Perfect 10. She does. She has a beautiful voice. And I'll tell you right now, she's been asked, I don't know how many times people have wanted her to make, CDs and record her voice and stuff. But yeah, I'd love to see that happen.
That
too.
was back in the day.
Rebecca, my dad played by ear. Okay. So music runs in your family,
yeah,
Rebecca. That's
so
awesome.
Do you play an instrument or sing?
I bet you can sing, Rebecca. I bet you can play the piano too, can't you? Jesse said, I had a lot of coffee today and sugar very late in the day. All right. And here we go.
Look at her going. She's awful.
Here we go. Randy, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, Chelsea. She's laughing. Chelsea, do we hear $2.99 for a third verse? Is this an auction?
Chelsea, you stop.
I got $2.50 for a third verse over there in the corner. $2.50. Do we have $2.75? $2.75 going $2.99. Do we have $2.99 for a third verse?
I can't believe I just sang that.
Oh, it's wonderful. I'll sing another one, dear. Rebecca, my son loves all music, and that's awesome because I know we do.
Yeah.
There's music going here all the time in our house.
Mm-hmm.
Of all different genres, country, gospel. We like contemporary. We like. Sometimes I'll listen to like Bocelli and things like that if I'm reading or just wanting to really relax. That's really good music to relax to. But I'm an '80s guy, so being that way, there's no better music than the '80s. Come on. The '80s has the best music. Journey, all of those big groups. Oh, they were so good. Sorry, only only 99 cents a song. This is like
what's that? Chelsea, help us out. Where you download stuff, you buy it off of iTunes.
99 cent iTunes song. There you go.
That's funny.
That's
hey,
good.
Look, our screen brightened up.
Oh well, it gets smarter. Thank you, Randy. Anyway, that's all great.
Thank you,
Jesse. The only thing I can play is the radio. Just kidding. I've been playing drums since high school.
Cool.
And I've played most types of music. That's awesome, Jesse.
Awesome. Now, did you play in a high school band and marching band or what?
Yeah.
I love band music.
Mm-hmm. We played. I played drums and the bass, and you done the keyboards and all that stuff.
Chelsea, you be good.
Chelsea, this is the best. It's like I'm letting all of your viewers take a peek into my childhood. That's scary, Chelsea.
Oh, that's funny.
You're like Chucky when you're a little kid.
Chelsea went through the terrible 4s, not the terrible 2s.
Yeah. Eric Cartwright, I'm good. Sora's like, no problem, Eric. We're glad you joined us now. Yeah. And we're just... there's people got stuff going on. We understand that. We're glad when you do stop in for sure. Roy, good job, Joanie. Must go. Great live stream tonight. Wishing you too a great rest of your week. Thanks, Roy.
Thank you.
Be safe. We'll be chatting with you soon, and hopefully new video up tomorrow showing you more progress on the Sugar Shack. Yep. It's looking good.
It is.
Eric Cartwright, 80s music is the best. Right on. Rock on. What's your favorite groups, Eric? Chelsea, well, Randy, what would you pay for a duet? Maybe we can get Dad in on the next one.
There you go, dear.
Right. Well, there is a duet on the next one. The video coming out.
We did harmonize.
What was the music? Wasn't it The Sound of Music or something? Or no?
The sun will come out.
The sun will come out tomorrow from the Annie movie. Yeah. Yes,
Tony tends to sing that song a fair amount when we see the sun.
Yeah.
He likes that tune.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't ever sing with him on video, but this one here, it the sun was streaming
Yeah,
down
it
through
was
the trees,
beautiful.
and it was just a moment.
One of those moments in time.
Yeah. And I joined in on like the last
one moment in time. Oh, sounds like, let me see. Jesse, sounds like Chelsea's trying to fill your coffers to get another Christmas present.
I think so. Chelsea knows how to work it.
She does.
She's
work it, girl. Mr. Willie,
smart girl.
Please, Chelsea, share more. Randy and Chelsea, nice try. We most likely would have to pay your dad to stop singing. There you go. I sing plenty on the videos. That's all you need to know. Rebecca, Robert plays several instruments: clarinet, soprano, saxophone, tenor. Where'd it go? Tenors. Is that?
I think she meant to say saxophone.
Okay. Yeah. It keeps jumping on me. And bass clarinet. Wow. He plays in a few orchestras and our alma mater, University of Evansville. Wow.
Awesome.
That is awesome.
That is great.
Man, that's tremendous. I think Chelsea got her music degree. She has a 5-year music degree out of
St. Louis, Missouri.
Urshan College in St. Louis, Missouri. So that is awesome, though, Rebecca. That's cool.
And Chelsea's vocal coach, because she has a voice emphasis. No, Chelsea, your degree is what is
tenor
it?
Sax.
Chelsea has. I'm trying to think.
She'll tell us.
Was it a vocal emphasis, Chelsea?
Yeah.
That she went with. But anyway, her vocal coach in college was with the St. Louis Symphony.
Yeah, my nephew plays I think it's the tenor saxophone.
Mm-hmm.
Nathaniel, he plays the saxophone.
I don't see him on here tonight.
Chelsea, I know how to work it, apparently. She said, I'm not interested in making money for that, though.
Aren't you funny? Crazy. Hey, where's Zach? He's being awful silent.
He's watching hockey.
Zach, are you watching hockey?
Jesse, high school band and a few church bands as well. A couple of 70s, 80s bands just for fun.
Awesome.
Well, that's good. I bet you're a good drummer, too, I would imagine, by the looks of that. We'll all meet up right at Rebecca's place in the central zone of the U.S.
I think she said she has a big house.
We'll bring all of our instruments.
Yeah.
And then we'll just rock it out and have fun. What do y'all say?
Yeah.
That would work. Chelsea, I got mine online. www.bigmusicbetty.com. Best $16.99 I've ever spent. They guaranteed results. That's awful.
Oh, Chelsea, you're awful.
Oh, my. So what'd you do with the rest of my money then? Because I know I paid a pile of it. Oh, my. Rebecca, he had to make a choice between music and baseball. He decided with chemical engineering. Okay. Wow. My
goodness.
So he's a very smart fella by the sounds of that.
Yeah.
Chemistry was that is a hard even in high school chemistry was so difficult. So learning all of those
chemical engineer.
Wow. Chelsea, Zach is sleeping. That's what happens when you're not a coffee drinker.
That's true.
We'll hook him up to an intravenous line. He'll never know he's asleep. Then he'll wake up with all kinds of energy. Randy, my daughter got her degree at Cordon Bleu, sous chef. Wow. I major at
eating.
I bet you she can put some plates on the table with some food on them, I'll tell you.
Had some good family get-togethers, I'm sure.
Yeah, I love good food.
Yeah.
Eric, Journey, REO Speedwagon. Oh, yeah, Foreigner, Steely Dan. You got it. Now you're bringing it, Eric. That's what I'm talking about. That I think my all-time favorite, though, is probably Journey. I absolutely love, Journey and Steve Perry and all those guys. They're so good. Jesse, Chelsea must have graduated magna cum laude. I graduated thank the laude.
There you go. That's cute. That's cute.
Oh, that's funny, Jesse. Yeah, thank the Lord. Rebecca, come in the summer. We're on a pond with a dock and a deck.
Oh, wow.
Well, that's cool.
Now, do you have any ducks in your pond?
Yeah.
Or fish?
Yeah. Well, I'm sure that It might be iced over. Is the pond iced over, Rebecca? Has it been cold enough to put? I know we have a big pond here on the property, and it's solid block of ice right now. Chelsea, Jesse, I did graduate high school at the top of my class. Yeah, right.
She's being silly because she was homeschooled.
Yeah.
So she's being real silly.
Well, yeah, high school, but then she
did go to college.
She went to college, yeah. Chelsea Stoddard, I got to give the valedictorian speech. You mean you got to give it right now, or you did?
Oh, she's something.
Oh, heavens. Let me see if I can scroll a little bit here. Chelsea Stoddard, the principal of my high school, was pretty cool, though. Yeah, it was me.
It was Dad. That's right.
Mr. Willie, "Eye of the Tiger" is my favorite rock song. Yeah.
All right.
Rocky Balboa, "Eye of the Tiger." So that was by Survivor. I think everybody got acquainted with that song. That's for sure. Eric Cartwright, "Escape" by Journey is best album ever. I would have to agree. I would. I think I have 90% of all Journey's music downloaded on my iPad. And there are just days that nothing else works. You just got to put it on there and let her go. Mm-hmm. Turn it up a bit. Have fun.
You got to take the journey.
Take the journey, yeah. But every now and again, you get on there and you want to listen to a little Twisted Sister. Now, hey, Eric, you remember Meatloaf? Yeah.
I make a good meatloaf.
You make a good meatloaf. Yes, you do. Well, I'm talking about Meatloaf, the rock group.
Yeah.
You know, they had songs like "Bad Out of Hell" and I can't remember. There's 3 or 4 songs I really loved that they had. Rebecca, "It iced over on the top, but didn't last long." That sounds like our cake. She iced it on the top and it didn't last long.
That's the truth.
Our pond was stocked, but so much building going on, I'm not sure how it is now. Okay. So that building on properties around you or on your property? Jesse, I also graduated at the top of my class. It was summer school. Well, I'll tell you right now, I graduated at the top of my class. I might as well get in on this. And that was because the teacher grabbed my desk and pulled it right to the front. So I was at the top. Chelsea, I remember Meatloaf. Zach said mine was too salty last week, though. Chelsea, you do not. You've never made a meatloaf in your life.
She might have, dear.
Yeah.
You never know.
Chelsea, I should have just made a frying pan roast. I heard those have a wonderfully smoky flavor. Oh, yeah. Oh. Eric Cartwright. Yeah, like Meatloaf and Twisted Sister. Yeah, well, that's good. Brian, AC/DC is my favorite. They had some good stuff, too. Journey, Twisted Sister, all good, too. I liked Steven. Is it Steven Tyler? Yeah. Yeah, I always liked that growly voice he had there. Of course, everybody liked the Rolling Stones. I think Mick Jagger, what is he, 80 and still touring? That's crazy. They wheel him out and he tries.
Oh, dear.
I will do anything for love, but I won't do that by Meatloaf. Yeah. There's a song Meatloaf had that I can't remember. Yeah, I wish I could. Anyway, Rebecca, we built in a subdivision. We have 1 acre. The subdivision has grown. Okay.
Oh,
so that would affect. I see why that affects it. You know.
Yeah.
Aerosmith, you're right, Eric. Yeah, I always liked Aerosmith. They were good. Chelsea Stoddard, man, I'm on fire tonight. I need to have
Chelsea.
Caffeine late more often.
Goodness, Chelsea's a riot.
Get the fire extinguisher. Brian, not a big Steven Tyler or Rolling Stones fan. No, and so it's an acquired taste with some of that stuff. It's it's whatever.
Like more.
Some people like. I just like all kinds
music.
Of different music. I really did. Now I remember a vehicle I smashed up one time. Now Bob Dylan and the Silver Bullet Band rank right up there with for me with Journey. And Creedence Clearwater Revival, always liked them. So, yeah, all that stuff. But Bob Seger was, I still like listening to his stuff. Brian, some good songs, just not a big fan. I hear you. 2 out of 3 ain't bad. That's it, Rebecca. You got it. Yeah. I want you and need you. That's what it says. Yeah. I wish I could remember the words. Can't. But 2 out of 3 ain't bad. Yeah, I remember that now. But anyway, those were all good times, all good music. Who were some other, like back then it was Bruce Springsteen, just Huey Lewis and the News. They're from down under. They were from Australia. But yeah. Well, anyway, I think it's getting late here.
It is getting
Oh my heavens.
10:29.
Well, listen,
for
everybody.
Us.
Yeah, it's getting late. I can't believe we've been on here that long. I like Randy. I like mostly country and have 80 music videos on my channel. Where'd you go? Of my family. I don't monetize, so the artists don't mind and don't copyright infringe me. Yeah, that's a thing you have to be careful with, even in our videos, because I used early on in the channel when we first started. I used a little bit of some songs and a couple, 3 or so of the videos. And
so, Randy? What is your channel?
And they give you, they come back at you and tell you that you can't monetize that video because there's a copyright infringement.
Yeah.
So you can remove the song, whatever. There's different ways to fix it. But anyway, you just have to be careful with that. I know for sure, especially when you're monetized. So Chelsea Stoddard, well, I should get to bed early morning and my phone is on 3% battery. Gonna have to plug it in just like Mom. That's awful.
Good night, Chelsea.
Love you.
Thank you for providing some entertainment.
Chelsea said, love you. Peace out, parents. Back at you. 5-star property service. How you doing? Finally made it. He said, been a busy couple weeks with snow here. Money's been falling from the sky like crazy here. Well, blow a little bit this way, would you?
Wow. That's awesome.
Yeah. Way to go. I know here we had rain last night, this morning, actually. And,
no money.
No money. We've had snow coming out of the sky.
Yeah,
We've had rain coming out of the sky.
No pennies from heaven.
But we haven't had any money falling out of the
Wasn't
sky.
that a song? Pennies from heaven?
I don't know.
I think that is a song.
But we're glad you're here tonight.
Yes.
5-star. Way to go. Chelsea Stoddard. Until next time, peeps.
Okay, good night, Chelsea.
Eric Cartwright, Men at Work. Yes. I think, didn't they have Who Can It Be now? I think that, are they the ones that sang that? I think so. Mr. Willie, learn when to fold them, when to walk away. That's Kenny Rogers.
Oh,
yeah. Yeah, he passed away last year.
The Gambler?
The Gambler, yeah. You got to know when to hold them.
Sing it, dear. Come on, sing it. Don't stop now.
That's it right there. Chelsea, please don't start your own channel because I'm all those dimples that are visible.
Where's she at? What's she saying?
Jesse said that.
Oh.
Jesse said, Chelsea, please don't start your own channel because I'm all those dimples that are visible. That's so funny.
Oh.
Randy Ferguson, it's his name. That's his channel.
Okay.
All right. Well, check that out. Rebecca, night, everyone. Can't wait to see you all next week.
All right,
Rebecca. Thank you. Rebecca. You take care. Have a great week. Check out our new video tomorrow. We'll have it up there. So
and look for us on social media and see what we're cooking down at the creek.
Yep. Instagram, Facebook, all that stuff.
Yeah.
And don't forget, everybody, please watch and hit that like button. Don't forget and leave a comment.
Yeah.
That helps us out as well.
And for those that have just joined, we do have some merchandise now in our store.
Yeah, over at the merch store.
Yep.
There's a link here somewhere. Chelsea put it up here. And it's at our Teespring store, so you can get some stuff there if you like to. We appreciate it.
Chelsea, they love your stories.
Mr. Willie, keep it plugged in. Yeah. We're going to give it a try, Mr. Willie. Rebecca, LOL. See Eric Cartwright. Yep. Randy. Good night, Chelsea. Bring us more stories, please. Oh, trust me, Randy, she will.
She's got them.
She can tell a story like nobody.
Even tipped the iceberg.
Yeah, well, that'd be tough. 90% of it's under the water, dear.
You know.
Hey,
what
Rebecca,
I'm saying.
you take care. And we'll see you.
Take care,
Hearts
Rebecca.
Back at you. We'll see you later.
Thank you for being here. So supportive.
Yeah, for sure.
You all are.
And everybody that comes in on the
You
tail
all
end of
are.
these live streams,
Yeah.
it takes about 24 hours for them to be processed up onto the site, the channel. And I always put them in the live stream playlists, so you can, if you miss a lot of it, you can go back there and just check on it. You can watch it, and it actually plays through on the comments. So if there's links and stuff, you can catch them right there for sure. Where are we? 5-star, 360 cubic yards of snow hauled last week, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Wow.
Oh my heavens!
So, do you have a certain place to put that?
Yeah, where do you dump? Do you dump that in the river? You got a big lot they dump that on. Where are you putting all that snow?
Yeah.
Jesse and Lisa, take care, Rebecca. Okay.
All right.
So y'all again next week for sure. For sure. Edwin Rodriguez, the Eagles were one of my favorite. Hotel California. Yeah. Right. And Edwin, good to see you. Glad you're here with us. Where are you from, Edwin? Because I don't know. Is this your first live stream with us? If it is, if it is, welcome. Yeah. We're so glad you are here.
The first time commenting at least, because again, we don't know who all is here unless you comment. Unless you say hi to us, and we love you to say hi.
We would. We love it when people interact with us for sure. So. But it's been
and also we're sorry as at the end of any live stream.
I still have to go back to figure out this dimple thing.
You do 2 live streams ago.
Yes,
go back and watch.
It's hilarious. We laughed so much,
and that's where some of these. If you go to the merch, and look at
the sizzle, the dimples.
Well, the sizzle came from the video.
All of that stuff. If you go there, 2 live streams ago, you will. It'll all unfold.
It'll make sense.
It'll all make sense.
Yeah.
You just watch them. It'll all make sense. 5-star property service. I have a huge area to dump it on. The property won't have any well issues come this spring. Lots of water to be absorbed into the ground.
Wow.
I hear you. That's a lot of snow. And that piles that big, it'll still be sitting there in May. The end of May, there'll still be snow melting down there. So that's cool.
Wow. So your business keeps you busy for sure by the sounds of it.
I hear you. That's a lot of snow, man. Overflow runs in the creek area that ends in Lake Michigan. Okay. Well, you don't have to worry about the lake water going down with that much snow being piled. Lake
Michigan, yeah.
I know around here sometimes they'll take it and they'll dump it like over into the river or wherever they can.
Didn't you go fishing on Lake Michigan years ago? When we were up there?
I can't remember. It was Lake Michigan or Lake Ontario, to be honest.
Well, I know you did Lake Ontario.
Yeah. Let me see.
You did.
Randy Frederickson, life will make sense again. I will have to watch it. You will, Randy. You will laugh. And it will all make sense.
If you have dimples, they will hurt.
They will hurt. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, there's so many funny things on that. Dimpleware. Yeah, and we won't give it away. You'll have to go. Funny. But there's a lot of funny stuff to check out on that live stream.
Okay, Edwin, Brooklyn, New York.
Okay.
Yes, I remember now. And so, how are things in New York? How are things there in Brooklyn? Did you guys get? I think you guys got an awful pile of snow the last storm that come through there, didn't you? I hope everything is okay there for you guys.
Right. We've been through New York a few times.
Yes, many times we were through New York. Yep. We vacationed there. I think we shared with you guys before. We were on top of the Twin Towers 2 weeks before they were destroyed, before they came down. So, but anyhow, yeah, a lot of snow come through. You know, there's but all over the place. Like there's places that got snow this year that haven't gotten snow in 20 years.
Yeah.
You know,
look at Jesse and Lisa.
Yeah.
I mean, there maybe have left the chat now, but yeah, all in a lot of the
Texas
and Louisiana.
Yeah. Crazy places that got snow.
Yeah.
But it just weird weather.
All right, I see there's still some with us. We don't know who all's here. So if you want to continue to chat for a few more moments.
Yeah, we'll take a few more minutes for those that just joined us here if you want to.
Is there anything we need to recap that we covered in the first hour?
I don't know. First 2 hours, yeah.
We are on social media.
Yes.
And our two moderators are both gone now, I think.
Yep.
They had links up earlier, but it's just still the same, the channel name Creekside Maples, both on Instagram and Facebook, because we were saying that we do share kind of behind the scenes, more personal content that we just don't put in the video of our day, what we're doing.
That's on Instagram. Yep.
Yeah.
And you can always check out the Facebook page for announcements. Let you know when videos are coming up or when they've been put up on the channel.
Yeah.
Let you know when we're doing live streams. All that stuff is there. Mm-hmm. And if you go to our channel, on the banner of our channel to the far right side, you'll see Instagram. You'll see the icon for Facebook. But beside the Facebook one, well, there's one there for PayPal first, and then on from there. And then you can go from there to the Facebook, and you'll see a little squiggly line there, and that's for our Teespring store. I don't know why they make it so small,
right?
But if you click on that link, it'll take you right to our merchandise at the Teespring store as well. And feel free to go there and help us out. And the stuff there you purchase, obviously, Teespring keeps most of the earnings, but they look after everything for us and ship it out and all that, so it helps us out a little bit there, so we appreciate it. But hey, everybody, we're going to call it a night here. It is 10:40, getting late. Busy day tomorrow. We are going to head back down to our maple syrup shack and keep on building onto that. So we appreciate everybody.
Thank you
being
so much here,
much
supporting us, watching the videos, commenting.
Hatcher Holler Hoodlum. Well, there's a new one.
There we go.
Love the name. That is so cool. 40-degree heat wave here in West Virginia. Snow's about gone.
Okay, now are you just literally joining us now, or have you been here for a while through the stream?
Yeah. Well, we're so glad you are with us. I'm glad we stayed on here. I love that handle. That is so cool. Hatcher Holler Hoodlum.
I like it.
Yeah. Triple H. Hey, Triple H. Wrestling. If you know wrestling, that's who that would be. But
very cool.
Yeah. Well, that's awesome. Whereabouts in West Virginia are you?
Yeah, West Virginia is beautiful.
Yep. Jim Mills, Army Jim from Maryland. Ashley and Jeremy sent me. Love the chatter. How's the arm?
Oh, okay.
Well, the arm is, to be honest, I went to see my surgeon last Thursday, and apparently, Jim, they're going to want to, they're putting me back in the OR March 18th, and they're going to do some kind of manipulation on it because I still don't have upward mobility with it. So they're going to put me into some kind of sedation stuff, whatever. I'm not going to be totally out because they need me awake to do this. So anyway, they're going to manipulate it and try to get it freed up a little bit. Not happy with that, but it is what it is, right? Mm-hmm. Nothing I can do about it. But thank you, Jim, for asking. We appreciate it so much.
Yes, thank you.
Edwin, I heard about channel from Jeremy. Yeah, the snow pretty high, but we got through it. Well, that's good. I saw some pictures, Edwin. That was, I couldn't believe how much snow you guys, you're just dumped on you there. Mm-hmm. Marshall Warden, good night, folks. It's snowing here again.
Okay.
Well, be careful, Marshall. Thank you so much.
Thank you for
Come back and join us again.
Yes.
For sure.
We love chatting with you.
Love chatting with everybody. Fisherman 506, night, Tony and Johnny. Night.
Good night.
Thanks for joining us.
Good night.
Edwin, good night. God bless. You take care, Edwin.
Good night.
God bless, man.
Thanks for being here.
Hatcher, Holler Hoodlum, been here watching a few weeks.
Okay.
We're so glad you are.
I'm so glad you said hello.
Yeah.
Hopefully you've enjoyed enjoyed our
foolishness.
Yeah.
Our live stream. We like to engage with new people.
We do. Well, with all of them, because several of these folks have been here right from the
get-go.
Right from the get-go.
Hatcher Holler Hoodlum from southern West Virginia, Halls Ridge.
Okay.
Well, we have some friends.
Trying to think where they're
John and Sheila Hall that live in West Virginia.
They just relocated. They were in Missouri.
They've been in West Virginia now for probably 4 years. Mm-hmm. She's originally from there.
Yeah. She has family.
Sheila
there.
is. Her son and daughters live there and stuff.
Yeah.
So. Love West Virginia. Beautiful.
Oh, it's
beautiful area.
The hills.
5-star property. Good night. Thanks for being here with us. Be careful. I'm sure you're exhausted from moving all that snow. Get some rest. Be careful. And thanks again for joining us, 5-star property service. We do appreciate it for sure. And keep that money, I guess, as long as it keeps falling over the sky. That's right. All that snow, then the money comes with it. So
that's awesome. Yeah.
For sure. Now, where is the Holler Homestead? Is that in West Virginia?
No. They're in North Carolina.
North Carolina. There's a homestead there with a channel that they're called the Holler Homestead.
Just a young couple.
Yeah.
That relocated.
Yep.
We enjoy watching them.
Yep.
But it's just a cool name. Well, that's their last name.
Yeah.
It's Holler, I think.
Yeah. Hatcher Holler Hoodlum.
That's a cool name.
It sounds, when I first saw you on, that's what I thought it was. So we're really pleased that you're here with us. For sure. Everyone, it has been a great time with everybody. And for the ones that have just joined in, we hate to run. We hate to run, but we do. It's been, we've been on here. Well, we started at 8:30 and it is now 11:15. So we've had a great time. And we appreciate all the new folks.
Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you, everybody.
And do we need to maybe just give a real quick, let them know about the algorithm that they do need to, so that it won't unsub you.
Right. If you're a new sub, don't forget on the algorithm, YouTube algorithm is a crazy thing. But if you're a new sub, please do this for us so that you don't get kicked off and you don't get labeled as a spam or a robot sub. Please take the time to watch a video because if you just subscribe and don't watch video, then it will kick you off, and then it shows up as a sub but then deducts a sub from us. So just a little information there for everybody.
Right.
If you're a new subscriber, just if you don't mind, you got the time, just hop on there and watch a video there for a little bit. Watch all of them if you like to. Put a playlist on, play them all through. We appreciate whatever you can do.
But you do have to show that you are engaging on the channel, or else they're going to just knock you off.
Yep. So, but
and
anyway,
then you'll be wondering where we're at.
Yeah. But just watch notifications, hit that bell so you know when we're going live, when there's new videos up.
Yeah.
We appreciate that so much. Share our channel with all your friends. If you've got folks out there that like this sort of content, that like hanging out and having fun and watching homesteading and all kinds of adventure, then share our channel with those people, please.
And especially folks that like and are interested in learning about maple syrup. Because
everything.
That is what we are just fixing to come into.
For sure.
That's our one of our biggest things that we do. That really, in a way, kind of sets us apart from other.
Well, we do that, and we do a lot, and then we have the Meat King chickens that we raise, and we have regular free range chickens. Our garden, we have a huge garden, so we garden, we sell things in our market stand out front. It's just all kinds of adventure that we have. So anyway, thank you so much.
Thank you.
We appreciate you all. Love you all. God bless you all. Stay safe, everybody.
Yes.
Stay encouraged.
Stay safe and healthy.
It's a different world out there, but stay encouraged anyway. And just keep up. Keep what they say. Old Red Green always say, keep your stick on the ice, whatever. I don't know.
Well, that's a Canadian show.
That's a Canadian show. But just keep smiling. Keep loving your family, loving your friends and everybody. And we shall see you all right back here next Tuesday night, 8:30 for another live stream here from the Creekside. And we appreciate everybody that joins us.
We do.
Keep watching the videos. Keep hitting that like, subscribe, all those good things.
Right.
And we'll
check us out, Instagram, Facebook.
Yep, and we shall see you all later on the next one. Appreciate y'all. Night now.
Good night,
Take
everyone.
care. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.